start streaming. Okay, welcome back to Fire Emblem Tabletop. Last time was so long ago and I don't remember anything. What happened last time? I think you guys finished combat, correct?
Yeah.
So, Lena and
Yeah.
Lisa, you captured them both.
Archibald got concussed.
Archibald got concussed.
Yeah.
He a little confused, but he got the spirit. Oh, I forgot to move you.
You did. There he goes.
Forgot he was there
That's
until he
other
started
news.
sprinting. Making a break for it. Yeah, so they're now in your custody. Klaus preferred that you would have killed them, but hey, interrogation's fine too. Let me look and see what I did, because it's been a hot minute. So the last session we had was on the 7th. Oof.
Oh yeah, that's a while.
Yeah, that's a long time ago.
That's a
Okay,
long time
so
ago.
updates. From now on, when you use a panacea, for the first time, it will bring you to maximum afflicted level of 19. It no longer just sends you over the edge immediately. But if you can continue using them, it's +2. So if you take 2, you're gonna be at level 21. If you are already level 20. Active skills have now been internally tagged for easy searching. Passive skills also have these. There are achievements. Teehee. And the last thing is that the summonable unit Gene Eric is now back in play. You can find his sheet in the human summons.
I just
table.
got that. I just got the joke.
What do you mean? There's nothing to joke about with Sir Gene Eric. Folk hero.
My god.
Great job, Brand.
I've had a long week.
Yeah, we all have. But yeah, those are the only updates. I mostly did stuff I can't talk about. We'll get there. Okay, does anybody have any questions? No.
What are questions?
Baby, don't hurt me no more. Okay. That's like the second time I've made
Now
it
I have
in the last
now I have
2
a
days, and
question.
you give no idea what's
You've
going
heard
on.
of the song? You've heard of the
What
song,
is love?
Cheppy. Yeah. Baby, don't hurt me.
No more. Anyways, while Cheppy goes on a journey of musical discovery, you guys have just teleported back into Klaus's camp with Lena and Lieselot, and they are your prisoners. Neither of them look particularly happy.
Figures.
Be strange if they were happy about it.
Okay.
Way stranger.
Yes. You guys are in like the warping tent, the place you warp into. And immediately Klaus like holds up his hand like 1 second. He steps out for a minute, leaving you guys just stand there uncomfortably in the silence with these 2 prisoners and, you know, the rest of their gang, because I believe you scooped up a whole bunch of random soldiers as well.
There was like 9 of them or something.
Yeah, you've got a
Yeah.
whole gaggle of healers.
Yeah.
But leaving you with the 2 main prisoners and their underlings. And he comes back after a few minutes, holding some fabric in his hands. And he takes them out of his hands, and he puts a bag over Lena and Lieselot's head each. He does not do the same for the other prisoners.
Sorry, guys. Nice
Not
knowing
keeping
ya.
those. Yeah.
After that, he looks over at all of you, and he says, 1 sec. And he says, "Can somebody take the rest of these prisoners to the little prison area of our camp, please? While I deal with these 2, unless one of you would like to come with me to deal with these 2."
Octavia raises her hand like, I will help.
Anyone else? No? Alright, well. Oh, what was that? Rand, did you say something?
Oh, I said
Discord's-
anyone else. Discord is being weird.
Yeah. Does anybody else want to participate in an interrogation?
See,
Anyone want to be the muscle?
Val can be. If you want someone to be the muscle, Val will happy to be the muscle.
Yeah, scare him good, Val.
Yes, I would happily do that. It's just the checks that are made against them are insight checks, and it's like, no,
Yeah.
no.
So basically, when they take damage or permanent effects, it'll be determined based on Val's weapon.
Got
the
it.
damage type. And then
While
Klaus.
Octavia's doing the negotiation.
Klaus looks at the other two of you and he says, well, if you guys want to take one and then they take the other, you can do that. Otherwise, I can handle one of them.
Hmm.
I
We have to
think
question
should
them.
Probably, I think I should probably take Archibald to get looked at or something. I mean, he did just get knocked out.
Ah, fair enough, fair
Yeah.
enough. Alright, well, take all these, underlings with you. Drop them off at the, prison tent, I suppose you could call it.
Yeah.
I will help these two out. And then he kind of like pulls Octavia and Valente off the side and a little bit says, okay, so which one do you want to deal with? Because I'll take the other.
Oh boy.
Val looks at Octavia like, are we sure want to let him do either of them?
Octavia has the question is like, wouldn't it be helpful if we pick the one that is harder to crack and then leave the one that's easier to wait?
So one at a time then?
Yes.
Yeah, that could work. It'll take longer, but that could work. Alright, well, I guess I'll babysit. I thought I froze you.
He just keeps coming.
Pause. Okay.
Chosen.
Alright, so then I'll play babysitter's duty, I suppose, until you're done, and then we'll switch. Or, I'll go dig a grave if you get really excited.
Much appreciated.
Sure. Alright, well, the other two know where they're going. They're taking all those prisoners, so why don't I lead you to a quiet place I know?
Yes.
Sounds good.
Okay. Edwin and Archibald, are you going to do anything aside from take the prisoners? I know you wanted to get Archibald looked at, correct?
Yeah, I was gonna also actually clean the convoy out.
Okay.
yeah.
Why don't we do that first then?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, real quick.
Oh yeah, you guys
Yeah.
have to do the convoy because it's overstuffed.
Yeah.
You are
It's
over encumbered.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
remember I marked a bunch of stuff that I was like, we could probably just get rid of this, but I didn't want to like just do that without asking everyone. Like, there's a tome.
We would have done it right after combat, but it was like fucking midnight, and we wanted to go
Yeah.
to bed.
Yeah. Like there's this tome we were gonna save for Owlus, but I think we decided that before that Sam decided blind people can't use ranged weapons. So I was like, sell that one and just save this other tome we have that always hits for Owlus instead.
Yeah, I think that's a good plan.
Yeah.
Alright. Who should I just put the money in Edwin's pockets?
Yeah, we can exchange it around different pockets later.
Alright.
Digimon
gonna go through
King
the-
in the chat wants to know what's happening. The inventories are being cleaned, and then after, some people are going to get violently interrogated.
Yeah, the inventory might take a minute.
Just a hot minute.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. Take your time.
I'm just gonna go through all the things I had marked, but if anyone else notices anything that they think we could sell, go for it. Draw and quarter active skill. I don't remember what that does. Let's find
Yeah,
out.
it's been a hot minute for everything.
Yeah, let's look
I know I'm signed up and I want to.
on the guides.
Okay. On a successful hit, if facing a monster, animal, dragon, or undead, allows the unit to deal an additional 2d6 damage with their strike. It's a fine skill, but if no one has used it already and no one's gonna use it right now, we should just sell it for this phase.
Yeah, I think that's a good plan.
Alright. I'm just gonna start typing the gold here in the extra spreadsheet space and add it all here.
That sounds like
good.
a plan.
So Spartan Strength's passive skill I know is the one that lets you use two-handed weapons with one hand. As the guy who only has one hand, I don't even think I need that. So
Yeah. It's more like if you want to dual wield, in a sense, but we already get to use the shield as long as we have space in our inventory, so...
yeah.
Dual wielding's not a thing. It's for people that get their arms cut off.
Yeah.
Alright, that one's leaving.
Yeah, bye. It's like we got a guy who can make new arms.
You have an arm
Bye.
guy.
Madden active skill, I believe, is the one that applies Berserk, but we also have a Berserk staff, which is just that, but anyone can use it instead of whoever it's applied to.
Mm-hmm.
So I figured we don't really need that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We have Berserk Pulse somewhere, even. Like, I think Lothair has it.
Yeah, Lothair has Berserk Pulse, because we were just like, we kind of don't want
Yeah.
to deal with that right now. We have bad memories of that.
Guard passive skill, I think, was just Guard Friend, but not as good. So,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
goodbye. Let me
Goodbye.
money. Oops. Okay, absorb dark active skill, not unhelpful, but like you have to use it before you take the damage anyway, and we all, again with the skills, we're all like full of skills. Like if
Yeah.
you would have put it on. Which is
Yeah.
the point of the game.
Mm-hmm.
But-
Alright. Alexandrite ankle bracelet. Benefits are only for Neuron Holy Blood.
So,
But
yeah.
like, yeah, but like, also, yeah, you know, what if something
We can
happens?
save it. It's just that like maybe we want to leave it at like Godfrey's house or something next time we go there.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah, that seems fair to me.
Okay, I'll just leave the star on it so I remember. I was gonna sell the Beastwing cloak because we also got the Saint's mantle, which does the same thing except divine, and I would rather have that than a Beastwing.
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
One of them is made of people.
Yeah.
One of them is not.
Yeah.
Boo.
Yeah, it was like it definitely was useful when we were fighting guy with dragon effectiveness, but given me and Chubby both suffer from inventory problems, I don't think we'll be using both at once.
Help.
Yeah.
Mm.
Summoning orb, no one here does summoning.
It's like
No
my
one's doing
first
summoning.
words in 10 minutes.
I I don't think anyone here is going to switch to summoning being their thing, so
Yeah, unless we magically get Cersei on our side, that doesn't serve any purpose.
yeah. And even then she's probably a necromancer and has her own summoning stuff.
Yeah.
Alright. Summoning orb,
Hey Sam,
Yeah.
goodbye.
weird question. But is it possible to get the convoy displayed on stream?
What?
Yeah.
The what?
Just-
Miniature
The convoy, the
the
relevant
thing we're
thing.
cleaning.
Yeah.
There you go.
There it is. Alright. Miniature
Oh, the agony.
poems. It's a held item that like gives you like plus charisma checks or something. We
yeah.
items.
Yeah, it's like it
Just
doesn't
spoiled.
serve a purpose unless we can just use it. If it's taking up inventory space at this point, it's like,
Yeah.
nah.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Philosophy
wonderful.
textbook is from Lena, and
Mhm.
it gives you like plus 10 wisdom. It's extremely good.
Yeah, so I think we should keep that.
Yeah, I might borrow it sometime, honestly.
It's in my inventory.
Lone Hunter's Guide is the thing that you can send people on like solo missions and they don't have consequences. We could leave it at Godfrey's house or something. We just don't do solo missions really. so-
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it's always an option, but we never take it.
Okay, I'll leave it for now. But if we start running out of space, might go
Mm-hmm.
run out of space before we get back to Godfrey's.
The old auto skip book. Don't feel like dealing with a chapter? Auto
Yeah.
skip.
Silver Shield. I think we gave it to Valente last time in place of a steel shield.
Yeah.
Like it would still be there'd still be a steel shield taking up the spot, but I don't remember exactly what happened there.
Fire, do you have a shield in your inventory right now?
Hold on, my laptop is
What?
Oh fuck, why am I muted?
My laptop is.
I just heard
Hi.
loud.
Hi.
My
I
laptop
assume
is
yeah.
lagging really bad.
I know.
Oh,
Look at it. There was just enough of the word to understand that it was lagging before it lagged.
Yeah.
Before
Before
it
it came for
ends,
you.
yeah. I was like, something's going wrong here. Okay. Hi, I'm here and I'm hearing you people talk when you are speaking.
Oh, I love
Okay.
that.
Hello.
Yeah. That was not
Hello.
true for the past
Oh no.
15 seconds.
Shit.
Okay. So Silver Shield. I think that might have been something that. Let me check. I think that was a swap from. Yeah, I think that's a steel shield because Val has the silver shield now.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to keep that? Would like
It's
fine.
better,
Yeah.
but like
Yeah.
I don't. It's,
I know sometimes Octavia will pick up a shield, so I wasn't
Yeah,
sure.
like sometimes I'll have her do it if I think she's gonna need to do more offensive stuff and her defense
Okay.
isn't that great. But like keeping a silver shield, or well, we have the Sage's shield, so that's another.
That's
one
true.
we
That
can
one's
do.
kind of better than the steel.
Yeah,
shield.
that one's better.
Y'all
So
are
if
shielded
we-
up.
Should we sell this steel shield? There's too many S words.
yeah, we can sell that one.
Maybe.
We can.
All
She
right.
steal my shield.
All right. Let me.
She steal on my shield till I
Defense
sell
Alright,
it.
plus
bunch
2.
of swords that I know have been swapped in and out various times. Those are all Octavia's, I think.
Yeah.
Practice sword, which I think was Valente's starting thing, or is this something different?
I
that was
think this
something
is-
that Val had that at the beginning for the stat boosts more than anything else.
Okay.
Mm,
So you can get rid of it.
end of an
Okay.
era.
Yeah, I was like, if no one's actively been using it for a while, we probably just need the space.
Yeah,
Mhm.
no.
Rip.
Here's the thing. Do you think we're gonna be across any more automatons as like enemies? You guys.
What's the damage dice on Woodsman's axe? Let me check because if health swath is just better.
Yeah.
than two
Health swap
times
is better.
yeah.
Hold on. While
Wait.
you guys talk,
it's
I'm gonna grab
one-
my sweatshirt because I'm
Yeah.
cold.
Yeah.
It's
All good.
1d12
12,
physical.
and it's-
Look up health swath.
And
Health
it's
swap
effective.
is really double that already.
Yeah, so it's only
So,
effective against machines, so I think we should sell the Woodsman's axe.
All right.
And when I've used it with Garrett, it hardly ever worked.
All right, let me put the money over here. Horsebane, we are definitely going to run into horses.
Yeah.
Lance, let me check. That might have been the one that you can only use while afflicted.
I return.
Welcome back.
Nightmare coefficient of 1 or more, unholy, and strength 15 required for vengeful lance.
The unholy it doesn't seem likely for any of us.
Yeah.
And the strength mod, it's only that strength mod is doubled when making an attack of opportunity, which I mean it's 2d10. It's good, but it's like
It's good in specific situations.
Yeah.
Val, it would be something that Val uses, and I'm not planning on making Val unholy.
Val becomes
Yeah.
Satan. Val becomes Satan.
Maybe.
All right,
Val
I'll sell
literally chooses nothing's happening or death though, all the
Alright.
time.
Goodbye.
Yeah, exactly.
Bye.
Like the
You're-
only reason unholy would be put upon her is by choice because she has a sword that keeps her from taking permanent
Yeah.
effect.
Mhm.
So it seems
Yeah.
unlikely to me that that would ever
Yeah.
come up.
Yeah, and then spear we got from Lena. You could take it if you wanted a ranged weapon. We can just say
Yeah, I was gonna say,
like
hold on
letting
to
you
it
know
for
it's a
now.
mag.
I'll think about it.
Yeah. Critical knife and paper knife. We're not really knife people, and they do very little damage despite
We're
their.
not knife people.
Yeah.
They call those murderers.
Well, we are murderers. Is the
Yeah.
thing.
All right. Well, I'm gonna sell those because I don't. Neither of them seem like they're gonna be doing us anything that we can't already do.
Mm-hmm.
Chthonia is what I was gonna give to Aulus because it always hits. So let me.
Yeah, it's confirmed that's
up
for
here.
Aulus when we meet him again.
Yeah. It's also effective against divines, I think, but the always hits is what was important there.
Mm-hmm. We have a few things that are effective. We have tie prop that's effective against divines too.
Yeah. And then Prometheus's Salvation, I like that one because it's good on Godfrey for beast effective and gives him a little stat boost. You have to have proficiency to hold it, I think. Uxor, we literally don't use and we didn't store it at Godfrey's house, but we can do that. We can save it and do that if we want to do that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Scylla is honestly only getting better as we go along because it's the plus their
Level damage.
Mage's Folly, I swear used to be a bow, now it's a two-handed tome that's good against mages. I was gonna get rid of it, but if anyone wants that,
There's two tome guys, and you use them, so
yeah.
It's ultimately like Octavia could use it, but because most of the time she is ranged in battle, it doesn't make sense.
Oh, sorry. It requires 15 strength to hold.
Yeah, Octavia is literally the only one who could use it of the magic users in this.
It doesn't even do magic damage, it only does physical damage.
Yeah, it's like, well, Dark Smite's Reborn.
Yeah, and it would just be.
It's not a tome. It's just a very heavy book. You have to have a good hook for it to work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna sell that.
Yeah, we have other things that could do damage just the
Yeah.
same to magic users.
Yeah, alright. Tie prop is the Divine's effective. Meteor, of course.
Meteor we're
Mjolnir?
keeping.
I feel like we should not bring Mjolnir with us back into the Empire if no
Yeah.
one. I mean, people can use it, I think. I forget what the requirements were.
Here's the thing. Here's the
Yeah.
funniest thing, though.
Yeah.
The only reason Octavia could use it
Oh,
time
yeah,
is
because
because
Reginald.
because of Reginald.
Reginald
it was-
blesses thee.
Yeah, Reginald blessed Octavia, and it literally made her supersonic because of the clear mind
Yeah.
circlet.
Hold on, let me check what that takes again, just because I'm curious.
It takes 20 speed.
Okay, so Edwin could use it if he's holding the little thing,
Yeah.
but I have inventory space to do that kind of thing.
Yeah, that's the
So-
thing. It would only work if we wanted to take out 2 inventory slots.
Or you could do the ultra fun thing and get blood from an unregulated source.
Yeah, fun, Sam. You want to call that?
Look at the poster boy for getting blood.
I've had enough blood, I think. Yeah, like we're not gonna sell it, but like we could store it away at Godfrey's house if we don't want to like just walk it back into them.
Yeah, I think that's good right now. And also, Aulus is the only one of our friends who could safely hold it, and he doesn't have the speed.
Can
Poor guy.
Can you imagine if we sold Mjolnir?
He's just some
money.
random guy.
Why are my hands burning? Anyway, here's 5,000 gold. Have a nice day.
No, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that.
Yeah.
It'd be funny.
It'd be so funny. We could do replenish on it.
Why
Like that's
a thing that people can barely hold?
Now there's 2 of them.
I think you should let me use replenish on Edwin's holy weapon so he gets double the buffs and has 2 swords.
Oh, that'd be sick.
I'll have no consequences.
Go, Edwin, go.
Radiant symbol, my suggestion was Godfrey's transfusion, though I know we put it. I had avoided that before because I think it makes him not like lose HP, and sometimes it's nice when he loses HP. But I think we're pretty okay at managing HP at this point. So I
Yeah,
think
it's become a skill we've acquired for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah. let me double check radiant transfusion. Yeah, it's just heal an adjacent target 10 HP. So if anyone has anything else they want to use their radiant symbol on, like by all means, but that was the only one I could see.
I think technically Octavia already has the one that she can have a radiant symbol on, so she already has it on into it.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna put it on Godfried. I think it will be nice to have healing without items. And it says
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna delete that and fix Godfried's thing later. Well, in a minute, because we're almost done.
Mm-hmm.
Gold bar. They're 300 gold. Gone.
Yeah, sell it. The one
Gone.
simple
Where
thing
did we
got
get that
Sam.
from?
The sand.
The sand.
Right.
And then Rancor, which is the one of the swords. The fancy.
Yeah. So we'll keep that for right now.
I'll just-
Rancor and acrimony?
Yeah, Agrimony I think was in like our inventory or something.
Yeah.
Alright. Anyone see anything else they want to toss here?
I'm just debating. Here's the thing. I know we have it saved and I got it, but I'm almost thinking right now, do we want to buy a steel sword to put Favor and Grace on? Not Favor and Grace, center stage. I mean, it'd be really good to have,
Yeah.
but it's a slot. So it's kind
Yeah.
of like
What's center stage again? Let me check.
yeah, let me
Unit rolls with advantage on performance checks if they're the only dancer on the map. Yeah, if you wanna, let me add up this money and I can tell you how much that you could spend on a custom weapon because we are back at the place where we got the custom.
Oh, that's true. Okay. Like, I will say Octavia's near broke. She sent so much money out.
Yeah, that
as,
was
like,
5,910 gold.
Damn.
Okay.
So it's more
Damn.
than that because I initially put 500 just directly in Edwin's pockets, but now I'm adding
Put-
the
Rancor in the convoy.
I will.
Get in there! I shoved the sword in the convoy.
I'm trying to like keep them slightly organized by type is part of the problem.
Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted to ask if there's anything else anyone thought we should get rid of before I move things.
I don't
Oh,
have
I
any
still
other
have-
opinions.
I
No.
still have acrimony and lay stacks in my inventory.
Okay.
How about you put them then in the convoy if you're not gonna use
Yeah.
them?
Yeah, I've
Oh.
been reviewing the obscene number of stat growth changes that I went through, and
Oh,
God.
I just realized that fun fact because I looked at lay stacks and it also changes your growth, and I was like, Jesus Christ, when did I get that? Oh shit.
Oh, sorry. There's one more. Self-surgery passive skill. It's like when you're far away from people, you get HP back. I thought
Where do you want this?
I like that, but if you don't
In
want
there.
it, then like we should probably just sell it.
Oh,
Where should I put the
that
item?
that does sound good for
In the
Val.
convoy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for Spear and that, I'll hold on to those and I'll think about them
All right.
when I feel like shuffling Val's inventory around.
Be
Cause
like
Yeah.
spicing it up, trying something new,
yeah,
getting a new haircut.
All right. I will.
Val
clean
doesn't
up
cut
the
his hair.
convoy.
Nobody in this party does. It's an ongoing issue.
The one
No,
time it was
Val-
done.
Val literally does not cut his hair. Like that's a character trait.
Oh gosh, Val. I mean, it is beautiful. So
No, oh my. He cuts his hair when someone he cares about dies, so he can bury a part of it with them.
oh.
I mean, yeah. I mean, to be honest,
something I have talked about multiple times.
I know.
Yeah, Octavia went through her emo haircut phase once after her mom died.
Oh gosh, I hope nobody dies.
Yeah.
Sure, you
Alright.
do.
I am.
I'm so sorry to
we-
interrupt
yeah.
convoy stuff.
No, we're done with the convoy, I think. But you
Okay.
have
We
5
are.
to 6,000 gold.
Yeah, 6,000
Okay.
gold to distribute. Cheppy,
Nah.
I looked again. It's for constant confusion. It's a -5 to magic, luck, defense, resistance, and wisdom skill rolls. So it's not
He
during
does
battle.
have a growth thing though.
He does have a
No.
growth.
Oh, yeah, I know. I'm not done. I'm cleaning
Oh.
up
Oh,
because
I'm
I
sorry.
put it all in last time and then was told it was wrong and apparently didn't realize that I fucked it up. So,
My bad.
wait, where the fuck is this? Stats.
Stats. Whoa, stats be upon ye.
-5 to wisdom skill roll. So would that go on the modifier? Is that effectively just on the modifier?
I would not put it on the modifier because sometimes modifiers come up during combat. I would just make sure that you know. Just write a note for yourself.
Yeah, like make a note that you have to -5. Also, you have dragon claws in your inventory, and dragon claws are in the convoy. Can I take it out of the convoy?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll have to move that now.
Got booted.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. That's why I want to double check what everyone has. It's because I can tell, like the thief, so it gets left in
What are
here.
you?
Gets
Wait,
swapped
what
out.
are you? Are you manually sorting it? What's the?
No,
Yeah.
I'm just copy pasting them up.
Why?
No space.
Why not just sort them all alphabetically or something?
Cause then they're just everything in with these. So this is like actually types of stuff.
It's sorted
try
by
this
what it
grouping.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have a column here for what type it is, Samantha.
Oh yeah, because
Who made the spreadsheet, Samantha?
What? No, I'm saying Trekkie can sort it the way he wants to. It's gotta be simple. Because you've got 3 different convoys going on here now.
Yeah, I don't care about the other ones.
It
I only
is
care
really
about this one.
Yeah. It is really funny how I was like, wow, there is just a section to Octavia swords.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're all good swords.
They're all good swords, so I want us to keep it. You guys can use the swords if you want. They're not like
Women be
claimed.
loving swords.
I'm gonna put the thief sword up by Archibald's stuff because that also we need to remember to check if it's actually in anyone's pockets. All right.
You know what? Here's a
Yeah.
question. Here's a not convoy, but related to conversation-ish question. Hey Sam,
Yeah.
when you take a minus to a skill roll,
Mm-hmm.
how does that affect? I guess that's because that's you take whatever final number you get and just subtract,
Yep.
right?
Correct.
Oh, I was thinking that I was gonna ask about crits or something, but no, that doesn't matter for attack, does it?
Yeah. Nope.
All right.
Oh.
Our
Yeah.
saving throws skill rolls did we establish?
What?
Because I feel like or we don't have saving throws, do we?
No. That's something you made up, I think.
That's a Dungeons and
Take it up with
It's
Gary Gygax.
I literally don't know who that is. He sounds like a Yu-Gi-Oh.
I spit on Gary Gygax's grave.
Is he a Yu-Gi-Oh monster? Because that's what his name
Jeez.
makes me think of.
Can't disagree with you there. I don't know who he is either.
Creator
But-
of Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't subscribe to the beliefs of big D&D, so we don't
Yeah,
have
I love my friends are doing a D&D campaign and I love telling them about our stats and how the numbers get big.
Yeah. Retweet a Dragon's Table stat block to make a D&D player shit their pants.
I was telling them about Godfrey's wisdom and
Oh my
and
God.
Octavia's luck, and they
Mhm.
were getting so stressed out.
Listen. The numbers are simply not big enough in D&D. They thought
No,
too small.
I literally agree with you. Is the thing.
Yeah.
Like,
I also agree.
Fire Emblem and the Dragon's Table numbers make me feel so much more
It
accomplished.
should not be on a 20 scale. It should be on 100, or if you're feeling really zesty, 1,000. But we're not feeling zesty today.
Currently in the background behind Sam, Pathfinder 1 is doing the shining thing, breaking down the door like,
Uh-oh.
you want numbers?
I want a
That's
small amount of numbers, but those numbers need to be large numbers. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like, so I've also been studying Pathfinder recently for
Studying.
Yes,
For-
studying.
studying Pathfinder mechanics, and I actually do enjoy theirs as well. The problem with D&D is that, like, because it's supposed to specifically just be like a war game, it goes into detail on the stuff I don't care about, and then it doesn't go into
Yeah.
detail on the stuff I do care about.
Mm.
Pathfinder is
Yeah.
all the detail all the time, which has its downsides, but at least is more interesting. And then the Dragon's Table is evil and strange, and that's what makes it fun.
Yeah.
Heart emoji.
Play the hey, if you're listening.
Oh
when-
no, they got Dwyer!
If you are,
Big
you've
D&D
probably
got
already liked
Dwyer!
Damn you!
Oh. If you're
Okay, I
listening
think-
to this. Hi, am I back?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. If you're listening to this, which probably means that you're already invested in the Dragon's Table already, seeing as this is like session a bajillion of a Dragon's
Yeah,
Table campaign.
if you aren't invested and you're here, who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Thank you for
Dragon's
coming.
Table, this game that
Yeah.
we're alpha
back to
testing right
season.
now.
There are no bitches here. This is the Dragon's Table. You're gonna die.
I mean, I'm a bitch. You're a bitch. Bitches.
Yeah.
All
We're all
right.
bitches
Not all
down
bitches.
here.
Is the inventory
Anyway.
shuffling good? Inventory shuffle?
Yes.
Thumbs emoji?
Yes,
Thumbs
yeah.
emoji.
If
Thumbs up.
we happen to run back to Godfrey's house, I will simply take care of those.
Okay.
You are so
Take care of
strong and
it.
brave.
Take care of it, he
Okay.
said, in the same way that a mafioso promises to take
Don't worry about
take
it.
care of the fucking
Care of it, you know.
Yeah.
Sleeping with the fishes. All right. So we are with Archibald
We are
and
level-
Edwin.
And we're level 22, right? Just to be
Yeah,
clear.
I think
believe
so.
so.
Cool, thank God. Alright.
We are with Archibald and Edwin, who are you doing anything when you drop off the prisoners, or are you just sending them on their way?
Are there other prisoners like there yet?
Yeah,
Or-
there's a bunch of other prisoners. They seem to be
Okay.
all kind of in like the same tent situation, but because there's no cells, there's just like big wooden stakes stuck in the ground, and
they're
then
tied to.
ropes are around the stakes. So it seems to be like groups of 6 just kind of around the stake. None of them seem to be up for talking much. It's quiet in the tent. Maybe it's because of the guards.
Yeah, I wonder why.
But as far as prisons go, like, it could be worse. It's
Could
definitely
be
a temporary
raining.
It's like-
solution.
If they need to go to the bathroom, do they get escorted out?
You're welcome to ask that to the guard if you so please.
Well, I'm not
No, I'm
there,
not
so I
asking.
can't.
I mean, regardless of this is a desert war camp in the year 10 million BC. Like, regardless,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a hole.
Yeah. Regardless.
Yeah. All right. So, do you drop off the prisoners?
Yeah.
I mean, actually, you know,
Okay.
weirdly, no,
Or not.
you're gonna be very surprised at the direction where this interjection's coming from.
Oh, better not be the
Technically,
bathroom angle.
A random desert camp, like there's a not necessarily there's a people were weird
Okay.
marching
yeah.
through desert. It's all right.
Okay.
There's a story about, but sorry to derail this, but it'll be brief. there's a story about Mansa Musa, the potentially richest man to have ever lived, traveling through the desert on pilgrimage, and at one point deciding that for his wife, everyone was just going to stop and build a pool in the Sahara.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, well, good for him. Guy who
Like-
loves his wife, I guess.
basically what I'm saying is Klaus is slacking.
Okay, Klaus has like 8 wives.
They're all at home enjoying, like, air conditioning.
Yeah.
He didn't bring them to the desert to go to war. That's how much he actually likes them. Oh.
We'll leave the prisoners there.
Okay.
I don't have anything in particular I want to know about what they're gonna do with these prisoners.
Okay. Yeah, they take the prisoners from you, and you presume they find a post and make room.
Yeah.
Alright, so now you and Archibald are in the camp by yourselves. Anything you'd like to do?
Well, I would like a second medical opinion on Archibald that isn't from Godfrey.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's definitely a healer's tent on the premises if you'd like to go there.
Alright. Sure.
Okay. The healer's tent is pretty big, big enough to probably fit like a whole squadron of injured soldiers, of which there are several in this tent, various stages of injury and decay. Not everyone in here appears to be completely alive.
Oh,
Yeah, war as hell.
yeah.
But as soon as you guys come in, the clerics in there kind of like turn to look at you, and upon seeing that you're not like immediately dying, they ignore you for like a solid 10 minutes.
Okay.
But after it seems like whatever emergency situation they have going on here has cleared up, one of them comes over, and just asks, "What's the issue?"
Oh, well, Archibald got a little hurt in the last fight, so, I thought it would probably be good for someone to make sure he's okay.
All right, they're gonna make a medicine check. Ooh, the nat 20 coming in hot.
Nice.
Archibald, this cleric is a little bit shorter than you. She kind of like grabs your shoulders and makes you like half squat down so that she can get a look at your head. And then there's just a solid
Yeah.
2 minutes of a woman just grabbing your head and
Oh,
turning it
no.
around and up, down, back and forth. But eventually, she touches upon a spot that hurts quite badly. You've got a nasty bruise on the back of your head, she informs you.
I know, I feel that, Al.
She lets you go. But she warns that a bruise that bad, having been not immediately treated, could lead to permanent side effects. You know, you might have bumped your brain a little bit, and they don't heal brain problems with staves. It's way too dangerous.
Yeah.
But she recommends ice and maybe trying to stay awake for at least a couple hours until the concussion wears off.
Archibald looks out the like tent flap at the desert, like ice pack.
Oh, it's okay. I can make an ice pack.
I appreciate it.
Hey, we could always go drought of disease. But
I
that
don't
might
think
have
this
other-
is an
This
illness.
is not an
related.
illness. This is
Is
a
n-
brain fracture.
hey, okay. Let me look at the exact thing. Drought of disease. A strange concoction that has the potential to cure a non-magical permanent effect, but only if user rolls higher than a 19 on a luck check.
Oh, you got
Ooh,
where's it
rules
say
lawyered.
that?
got a
You
I
got
thought on the-
rules lawyered, bitch.
I was reading the crafted one, I think.
I think the crafted one is the real one.
Yeah, this is
You
the craft.
suck.
Oh
Fuck
no,
you.
it's
This is
yeah.
the craft item
Whatever
list.
the craft item list says is the real one. So if that's the
Okay,
case,
well,
yeah,
it's the craft item list because this.
Yeah.
yeah, you can risk it if you like.
Well, I mean, isn't it made out of like beast blood?
Yeah, that's the thing. It's made out of beast blood, so it's kind of like, do you really want to try?
Sorry,
You wanna
can
play
I
games
just-
with me?
I would just say you could just borrow the wooden cat toy and the clear mind circlet, and you gotta just get a 2, and then you're fine.
Sorry,
God, we're-
non-magical permanent effects. Could that get Edwin's arm back? I'm not gonna.
Ah!
You want to find out?
That'd be so funny.
That'd be so funny.
It's kind of a poorly named item if you think about it.
Yeah, I see why the.
Okay, but here's the thing,
kid's
Sam.
illness.
If
Okay.
it uses beast blood, is it the assumption you will get afflicted?
Do you want to play that game?
God damn it, Sam!
I mean, I like how she casually slipped in, nauseous for the rest of the day and may suffer later. Like,
yeah. So it's kind of like, you fuck around and find out.
I'm
I
like
just wanted to
Jigsaw,
let you know.
but for women.
Yeah, so maybe you don't wanna. I just brought it up because I'm like, wow, that's an option. Maybe.
Well,
Nah.
Mallow's currently doing a little role play in the stream chat of Edwin's arm suddenly reappearing.
Oh dear. Hi,
Hi,
Mallow.
Mallow.
I'm afraid to look.
Oh man,
I
the stream
know.
chat's popping tonight.
Damn. Making numbers.
Pop it,
Well,
twist it, whatever.
well,
Alright, let's get rid of this.
I assume we leave the tent because there's not really anything they're gonna do.
Yeah, they just say ice. Try not to fall asleep, otherwise there might lead to further brain damage. Don't hit your head again.
Yeah, that's a big
They
one.
they
it,
have
boss.
they have a guy in there with half his intestines hanging out. They really don't have time for Archibald's little boo boo.
Oh no.
Well,
All the bleed is internal.
That's where the blood's supposed to be.
Oh god.
well,
Right, pressure on the brain.
Super
Edwin
brain
will probably
hemorrhage.
try to find a unoccupied tent to let Archibald lay down somewhere with an ice pack. Or not lay down. I don't know if you're supposed to. If you need to keep your
Do
head
you
up.
want to make like a medicine
Sit.
check? Do you want to make?
Well, she did just give us instructions, so.
Go to sleep.
Don't go to sleep.
Do not.
Okay,
Yeah,
Archibald.
you can lay down. It's going to sleep and then staying asleep. Like when you get a concussion, they let you sleep. They just wake you up.
Mhm.
Yeah, because they need you to not go in a coma.
The eternal sleep. Yeah.
You'd think that a concussion would. This is as Archibald's walking around after Edwin.
Yeah.
You know, you'd think something so basic as a concussion wouldn't transfer between two different bodies functionally, but you know.
Yeah, well, guess we found out.
Yeah, well, no, I didn't find out. I knew that would happen. This isn't. I'm aware of how it works. It's just weird to think of. Like, if you ever thought about it, it's kind of weird that,
Yeah.
like, because like magical whatever. Never mind. But like
Oh.
some stuff, I guess transferred. It makes sense, like curses and whatever. But like a bump on the head, like you get bumped. You get like I don't know, a scratch on your claw or something. You don't have a claw 10 minutes later. How does a I had a different skull when I got doesn't really.
Yeah.
It's like some god is doing this just to fuck with us.
My face appears smirking in the sky.
In the sand.
Skeleton appears.
A skeleton appears.
Well,
In Lego City.
well,
I don't
Evan
know.
finds
You can build
somewhere-
the panacea.
Oh no. Don't do that.
Everyone will find somewhere for Archibald to school, hopefully, and
Yeah, there's tents for like makeshift barracks, and there's definitely some
Yeah.
that are basically empty because everyone's in the medical tent getting their bodies sewn back together.
yeah, and he'll make Archibald an ice pack. It just requires like water, which we be having water.
Hmm.
Okay. Anything else you guys want to do before we switch over to interrogation number 1?
I don't think so.
Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do one interrogation, then we're gonna come back to you two. If there's anything you guys want to do because you're not participating
Mhm.
in the you know.
Also, the usual NPCs are going to be around if you want to interact with
That's
Yeah,
them.
they're
true.
around. They're hanging out around the camp. None of them really want to do interrogation, except for Amalthea, but Gare said no.
Good
Yeah.
thinking,
Val
Gare.
also said no.
Val, good thinking, Val.
Amalthea
Octavia was
going,
like,
aw, come on. I'll rip some
Well,
And
fingers
then Val
off.
says, Val says, when you're a full-fledged adult, be happy to you things, but I don't want you to see me be that kind of violent.
I've seen you be plenty violent.
Bit different
a
when the
good
other
way.
person is defenseless.
Yeah, well, I've done some stuff too, you know. I'm not innocent.
I know, but shouldn't have had to.
Oh, well. Alright, I'll sit outside. She stomps off
Thank
to
you.
go outside, like, damn, now you're making me regret my past actions.
oh, buddy, no, we know you kind of were forced to. It's more like we don't want to add
weren't
more
saying
trauma.
Yeah, we're not saying, like, Fel wasn't saying, how dare you have done that. She was saying, I wish you hadn't had to.
Mm. Oh, it is okay. Alright, yeah, Gary and Godfrey are also not participating because they don't want to.
Fair enough.
Okay, Klaus is gonna take the two prisoners, a lady on each elbow, and Octavia and Valente, to a tent that's it's got thick black canvas as its I guess fabric. Seems to be rather out of the way on the edge of the camp. And as you guys reach the tent, he turns around and, without saying anything, he points to both the prisoners, as if to say, which one?
The one in black first.
Okay. He kind of like roughly shoves Lena towards you, and she makes a disgruntled noise. And Lieselot sounds like she's gonna argue, but Klaus puts his hand over her mouth. And he says, Alright,
Oh.
we'll wait here.
Very well. Octavia takes Lena's arm and guides her inside.
Okay. For what it's worth, Lena is
And Valente will
very
follow.
stony-faced and unemotive this entire time. Inside of the tent is a heavy wooden table that has like shackles on it. Like the prisoner has their hands on the table. There's a chair on either side, so one of you is gonna have to stand. There is a candle on the table, no sort of oil lamp or anything like that, just a candle, which is in dire need of lighting. It's kind of already like stubby, as if this room has been used a couple times before.
Oh, that's comforting. Octavia takes out a little bit of magic and lights the candle.
Can you make a perception check for me?
Sure. Oh, what is she gonna fucking do? What's she gonna fucking do? Oh, don't fail me now. Straight modifier. 10.
There's a lot of dark stains on that table. You can't identify exactly what they are in the dim light, but
Jesus.
probably not coffee.
Oh, of course.
They're not blood either.
Who knows?
Octavia sees
Jesus.
it and is like, there's a moment where she's a little bit disgruntled, but then she pushes aside, like, of course. I should have expected no one to clean up afterwards.
Or they did clean up, and that's just how many people were in there.
Yeah, you never know. Octavia's gonna choose the latter, that people were sloppy.
Okay. Lena's still just kind of hanging out, waiting for whatever's next.
Octavia turns to Valente and is like, are you ready?
Yeah.
Very well. So, currently, you are our prisoner. You are a political hostage, and if we did not vouch for you, you would be a smear in the desert right now. Or an ash mark.
Lena
So-
gives no significant response. Her hands move a little bit, but you can't see her face under the sack.
Mm-hmm. So, it is best for you to be as honest as you can during this conversation. Not only for your benefit, but your sister's, and potentially your father. If you give us enough information to make it better for him in the future, perhaps there can be some maneuvering. If not, you can only hurt him, yourself, and your sister. Have I made myself clear?
Lena does not respond.
I will need a yes or no response from you.
Yes.
Very well. I think then it's time for Sam to explain interrogation to the audience.
Let's play a game of Get Interrogated. Okay.
Yay.
So, team doing the interrogating is going to ask the prisoner at least 5 questions. 5 main questions, and then you can add on as many as you want. But the 5 main questions are part of the actual quote-unquote game. So the person being interrogated can answer these 5 questions however they like. They can do a truth or a lie. And if they lie, they have to make a deception check. And obviously, as the person who's being interrogated today, I will not be telling you whether or not I'm lying. So you guys have to make an insight check. And if the prisoner fails, there are consequences that will be gone into when they happen. But obviously, if you fail your insight check, you're not gonna. You can ask more questions to try to get more information. But I'm not gonna tell you whether or not I'm lying. I'm gonna give you an answer. You're not gonna know whether it's real.
I should have taken the philosophy textbook with me and swiped it out for something.
Lena's like, hey, wait a minute, that's my book.
Yeah, you don't get it for this.
So there's damage die and permanent effects associated with some of these failure conditions. Which is where Valente comes in. Val is the muscle. Val, what kind of weapon you got with you on this fine day?
What?
What are you taking to the game?
He only has physical weapons, and if I remember correctly, interrogation, the damage is predetermined for failures.
Yes. Well, it is a D. Yeah, it's a D whatever weapon. You can just tell me.
Yeah.
What the. You said it's physical, so that works for me. Unless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Val doesn't use magical damage, so it either way, effectively, whatever he's using will do the same amount of. But he will start with his fists.
Okay. Beats you to death. Okay, and yeah, obviously there's a couple ways to bypass interrogations entirely, but it doesn't look like Lena is going to bring any of those up. You're welcome to bring some up yourself, but she doesn't seem to be down to make a deal. Sound good? All right, and when you're giving me a question that has consequences, say so beforehand so I know what I gotta do. All right,
Okay.
so Lena is just sitting there with a bag on her head.
I assume we should take the bag off of her head?
Yeah. Octavia's like, Valente, you can remove the bag.
Valente will pull it off very quickly.
Okay,
So she doesn't have
hair gets everywhere. And she has a lot of it. But she's sitting there very stony faced, completely blank face, very serious.
Octavia's just looking at her calmly.
She's looking back equally calmly. Oh, I
Right.
have. Hold on, I have an image, but it's the
Oh.
other one. It's the other one.
Oh, it's yeah. That's what Lieselot's gonna go after giving Archibald. You know. No, yeah,
Get their
she's-
asses.
Yeah, Octavia's gonna be like, give me a reason not to get your fucking ass right now.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah, Lena is just sitting there.
Okay. Everyone. If I can't get everyone's opinion, then Dwyer's. I have first on here. I specifically did ones that I think Lena would most likely know. The first one is, what would be proof to your father that we have you in our custody?
Yeah.
Okay. That'll be the first one. So, I'm already familiar with your name, relative rank, and where you're from. So, let's get down to business. What could I offer as proof that we have you and your sister in our custody to your father?
Before I answer any questions, would I be allowed to know the same information about you? Your name, where you're from? It's only respectful. I don't know what to call you. How am I supposed to trust you?
Can I make an insight check on that?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. Nat 20, baby!
She's not gonna trust you regardless. This is some sort of stalling tactic.
Stalling for what? Literally, no one knows we have you. Octavia's gonna be like, you may call me Via.
Via.
Mm-hmm. That's what my associates call me. Friends, but associates. See if you work up to it.
I see. As for items of importance, I suppose our weapons would do.
Your swords.
Probably.
Is there any punishment for just inciting this stuff just
No.
cuz?
No.
I think we should just everything they
There's no-
say.
there's-
I'm gonna
there's no-
incite everything.
There's no
Yeah.
punishment at all for the interrogator. Unless they get,
Alright.
like,
Yeah.
attacked. Unless
Yeah.
the person gets free and they get attacked.
Yeah. And then
Yeah,
there's
no.
two
We
people.
should assume that they are lying about every single fucking thing.
Exactly. So, insight check. 2.
You're not sure. They could be just common weapons where they're from, or they could be completely unique. You're not sure.
You can always have a blacksmith take a look at them.
Does Val want to try just in case? I know you.
Can Val
have
has
good insight,
worse
but-
wisdom, but Val can
Yeah,
do
we
it.
can
I'm
both do
assuming.
it.
Yeah, we can both do it.
Hold on, I am sweaty.
Oh,
You
All
me
Yeah.
good.
I've been running the air conditioner nonstop.
I don't have an air conditioner, I have a fan.
Same.
No, that's fair. I'm probably gonna have a horrible electricity bill.
Oh, yeah, I haven't turned off my fan in months. That's a 13.
13? Well, they're
Mhm.
pretty fancy, but you can't be absolutely positive that those are the only two in the whole world.
Can I do a weaponry check?
Do you have the weapons with you?
I think I have. Do I have one of them? No, I don't. We'll do. Val can do a weaponry check later.
Okay.
And
That's-
his weaponry is plus 16. So
Damn.
And Octavia's like, okay then. Well, if we find out that you're lying, we can always find something else to take.
I suppose.
Okay, next one. Question 2. Sorry,
who
I
made the
need
blood
to-
capsule and its purpose?
Yeah. we found an interesting thing on General Moses' person. It was a small capsule that he tried to get at before he died, but was unsuccessful. Could you please tell us what is it and who created it?
I'm afraid I have no idea what you're talking about.
Insight check.
Go for it.
And Dwyer, please roll as well, because that's the thing.
Okay.
It's just straight insight for me. It's not
Yeah,
a
it's
bonus.
the same for him. So
Yeah,
3.
7.
She seems rather impassive. She didn't twitch unconsciously while she said that, so you don't know. Dwyer, Volante straight up believes her. Whatever's happening.
Great.
She's a sword lady. How would she know?
Mm,
Eh.
yeah. Here's the thing. Val wouldn't believe her anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Val's like, no, you
Yeah.
know what it is. But, like, he's like, I don't have any evidence that she's lying, is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I had better insight. I wish I took Godfrey's greatcoat.
Yeah, I was like, hey, what about the
Is it-
greatcoat? What's that?
Like we grab that philosophy textbook.
Yeah, could we, Sam?
Do you want to run outside, grab the book? Or the
Yeah.
coat?
Or both.
Yeah.
Actually,
Actually, I think Octavia's like, actually, Valente, could you grab those weapons? We can start looking at them. You can come back quickly if you can, and also just bring anything else you find is useful. And Octavia's like, please bring Godfrey's greatcoat.
yeah, no.
and the
Val
philosophy.
will fetch Val will fetch both of the swords and Godfrey and the greatcoat for this purpose.
Okay.
And
Sounds good.
Thank you. And
All right.
Octavia's trying not to give anything away. Like, she is also not as personable with Valente right now. She is very much...
no, yeah, and Val is very much acting like his old general self. Don't worry about it. They are both playing
in a
characters
role
right now.
They're both playing characters right now.
They're cosplaying.
They're
They're
cosplaying
LARPing.
as...
They're LARPing.
They're
Okay,
LARPing as
so-
torturers.
Val will grab the weapons, and I can just do a weaponry check. Plus 16. That's 25.
25 to examine the swords?
Yeah,
There's no way they're mass producing these. These are very intricately created weapons.
yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay. Good to know.
Yeah, so Val will return with the swords and confirm that they are extremely well-made weapons, and
Oh, I kind of
therefore
forgot. One of them has
unique.
art, and I keep forgetting to grab it.
Go
Yeah.
grab
I'll
it.
find it. No, it's on my other
Please
computer.
grab it.
It's on my other computer.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
You could show
But,
it when we
yeah.
show it Holdrick.
Val confirms that Lena was telling the truth for that first question, and then hands the Judgment's greatcoat over.
Thank you. I was getting a bit chilly. And Octavia just like drapes it over her shoulders. And I add plus 30 to wisdom, correct?
Yeah.
Cool. That's a 15 modifier.
Great. Now things are better.
Things are better.
Okay.
But Octavia, after that, was like, well, I think we're already off to a good start with that. That's good. Now let's ask you another question.
Lena stares at you.
What is your knowledge of the Thracian Peninsula? We first crossed paths, if you remember, traveling through Arwell, and it was in quite a state.
Was it now? I wouldn't know. I've never been.
Oh.
That's super a lie. We found her name on the note.
Octavia is like, oh, You must not have a very good memory, do you?
Oh.
Can I use intimidation with that, or no? Just a quick, like, I know you're in a lie, or just do insight check?
You can do an intimidation check.
Okay. I think Octavia, just like at that point, you know, we have something in common. We both really love our mounts, don't we?
Hmm.
And Octavia rolls, that's 46 intimidation.
Damn. She seems to pick up what you're catching, or she seems to catch on what you're putting down here. And she gives you a little sneer, and she says, "I believe we met in the desert, nowhere near Thracia."
Everyone knows
Valente
Arwell.
rolled an 18 on insight.
Okay. She
And
does not seem to be lying.
huh.
So, you have only been to Arwell, is that it?
I see no reason to exit the war zone at a time like this to go adventuring.
Very well.
Hold on. You answered that very interestingly.
Oh.
You said you've never been. We asked what you know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know much because I've never been. How's that?
You know.
Nothing at all.
Now we're both doing insight check on that.
12.
Okay, plus 24.
Again, she doesn't seem to be lying. Whatever she knows, she doesn't deem it important to any relevant situation.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
She probably has, the average knowledge one would have from someone who's never been but has vaguely heard about a place.
She
Like
has a
how I
pretty-
feel about
she-
France. There's Eiffel Tower there.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, but she does have a plus 10 modifier straight to deception, so hey.
Yeah. But yeah, that so that's fair. Essentially what we can get from that is that she doesn't know about
Also,
Atticos, or they don't care enough about it at the moment.
sorry, quick mechanical change because I think it'll be better this way. Instead of 5 questions, you can ask as many questions as you want with the same deal. So it'll still be part of the game. You can ask as many as you want because after the first
sweet.
5, it's like, and now there's no consequences.
Yeah, I think it's the idea is
So just
five
keep going.
5 failures is when.
Yeah, 5 failures, and that's generally for the enemy side. Will ask you 5, but keep going until you don't feel like it anymore, or
Yeah,
they
okay.
failed 5 times, in which case they're probably not conscious.
Okay.
You know what? I want to throw her off her fucking game. So we can ask as many questions. So I'm gonna ask the trikey, the ones that you have come up with. I'm gonna ask those later. I'm gonna also.
Yeah, sure
I'm just
thing.
Gonna, I'm just
Bother
gonna
her about her
ask.
mom.
Yeah.
Oh my.
I win.
Hey. Octavia is like. How would I frame it? Well, let's get back to family matters then. What can you tell us about Anthea?
Oh? What would you want to know?
Well, it's been some time since we've seen her. How is she getting on?
She's fine.
Really?
Perfectly. She's never been better.
So, we know a lot about your father's goings on. He's quite noticeable. What does she do for the Empire?
She's a noble lady. She does noble things.
See, that's too vague. That's a bit vague.
Then ask better
Because-
questions.
Insight check.
On what? Wait, on what?
She's a noble lady who does noble things like
Oh.
what?
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
That is 27.
She's lying.
Okay, she's lying. Octavia turns to Valente. Is like, Valente, please demonstrate.
Valente cracks his knuckles and says, "Gladly."
Alright. That's 1d4 damage to her. I assume Valente's doing a firm punch.
Yeah, that's 3 damage.
Alright. So she's now at 60 HP. She's barely felt it.
Yeah, she barely felt it. It's just a
But,
little tap.
There's also the luck debuff.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
she does
did,
get a
I
luck
guess,
debuff.
subtract that from her.
Hey.
Where'd it go? No, I'm in Lieselot's sheet. I'm stupid. There we go.
It's okay. It happens. You're not stupid.
You and I'm stupid.
Okay, she has now a 9 modifier to her luck. We're getting somewhere.
Yeah, she's lying. You can use this.
I
to your
forget. Can we
advantage.
ask her to elaborate? Or...
Yeah, if you catch her in a lie, you can ask more questions
See.
with the knowledge that
that-
she's lying.
Mm-hmm. So, could you give us a little bit more information this time?
What would you like to know? You have to be specific. Is this the first time you've done this?
First time I've cared about keeping someone in one piece. But that can
How
always
generous.
change.
She mutters something under her breath about unprofessional.
Mm-hmm. Octavia considers what to ask. Fire, do you have ideas? This is Riot speaking.
Yeah. I would phrase it, what is your mother's current position in the Empire's whatever the fuck it's called? Yeah, hierarchy.
Yeah.
What is your mother's current position in the hierarchy? What do you think her absence would do to the situation? And if we were to kill her, how would that affect you, your sister, and your father? Yeah.
Yeah.
Jazz hands.
I
Yeah.
realized that I thought that I was gonna keep talking and then I wasn't, and so I had to clarify
Yeah.
that even though my intonation sounded like I was going to keep going, I wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's fair. That's fair. Octavia goes in, is like, what is her current status in the hierarchy of the Empire? How useful is she to your efforts?
One at a time.
Yeah, one at a time. Okay,
Uh,
what is her current stance in the Empire? Her current hierarchy, place in the hierarchy.
Lena just looks. She says, "She is a noble wife. She is of great standing within the Empire."
Bless you.
Bless
Bless you.
you.
Thank you. Of course, the mic picks that. I can make all the fun noises I want for tabletop roleplaying. None of them get picked up. And that was like behind my hand, leaning back away, facing away from it, and that goes,
Classic.
motherfucker.
Yeah, I thought it was funny.
I would say we both do insight check, but Octavia's already thinking, like, even though your parents hate each other. Like, she got enough vibes for that to know that. But, insight. Ooh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. With the modifier, that's 30.
She doesn't
30 insight.
She doesn't seem to be lying. Her mother's social standing would be pretty high up, considering who she is and who she's married to.
Val can't
Yeah.
do better than a 30, so
That's fair.
unless he gets in at 20, I guess.
Yeah.
I'll check Yeah, no, it was a 4. So.
Okay.
Val's like, nobles. I've heard of them.
Octavia is like, yes, this is true, but again, well, we only met briefly, but I could already see there's no love lost between your parents.
And what do you know about my parents?
Ooh.
Well, how much do you know? You're their daughter. I assume you know plenty. Far more than I do.
That's family business.
Oh, here's the thing. You have to make it our business if you want to succeed in here. Intimidation roll.
Okay, go for it.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
That could have been 50.
Christ! Yeah, she might be slightly more willing to crack if you ask more specific questions. She's not just gonna tell you her life story from front to back.
I understand, but you gotta. She favored knives. What's her status? What does she do besides be the noble mother?
She's well, it seems like I won't be hiding anything from you given that you've met them. She's something of a spy master in her own right. Not that you'd ever come across her, so you've nothing to be worried about.
Oh, well, I think I need a little bit more than that. A spy master, what does she influence? What's her territory?
Nowhere at the moment. Like I said,
So,
I wouldn't be bothered.
Sam, for I wouldn't be bothered with Lena doesn't care, or
You shouldn't
term-
care.
like you shouldn't care.
My-
Is it more like
it's fancy for mind your business.
Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Haha.
Intrusive thought of the night. These two are
Wait,
from
what?
Jugdral. That means statistically in this campaign, there's a good chance they're at least some flavor of gay. If we need to pull that out at any point in interrogation, either of them, just I'll shut up again. Continue.
Someone come in here and take your top off.
You were Rand was doing the like Octavia being threatening thing, and I was like, "That's why Archibald fell for her." And then I was like, "Hey, you know what? Wait, hang on.
Hold on a minute. This can work.
You can be both beautiful and scary.
Yeah, it's creepy and wet, bro.
Oh God!
God.
Oh, well, that's
Oh,
wow. Jesus
no.
Christ! Oh, here in the interrogation room.
Hey, it's a little creepy and wet in here. There's a lot of blood.
Like
is
I
a lot of
said,
blood.
and like I said earlier. Oh, that's not blood.
Oh no!
Oh.
Not someone in the chat saying you smell piss in the air. No.
I want to be shot. Anyway. Oh, God.
Bro, you walked into that.
Okay.
You did more than walk
shut the
into
door.
that.
What were we talking about? What were you interrogating Lena about?
Okay, interrogating
Literally.
about her mom.
Okay.
And specifically is like mind your business, and Octavia's like, haha, no.
Okay.
Do I have to insight check that for
You
her
gotta
give
gotta
more?
ask more questions.
Gotta ask
you
more
already know
questions,
she
okay.
doesn't want to talk to you, but you gotta ask for the information because she's not just gonna start talking.
And at a certain point, her refusal to give information is a failure.
Mm-hmm.
And
So
we get to use violence.
Yeah, and then you get to use violence.
Cool. Okay, she has 60 health. Okay. So, let me ask again. I know she works through the shadows as a spy master, but does she work with your father on that? Or is that her own little machination?
He has more important things to do.
Oh, I see. So, you don't think very much of her, do you?
Excuse you.
No. It's just all you've given me so far is she likes to play her little games. She gave birth to 2 beautiful children.
She rolls her eyes.
So she's done all she needed to do, right?
One could say that.
It doesn't sound like her. It sounds like she's the type of woman who needs projects.
And I assure you she has them. They have nothing to do with you.
Yes, but they might have something to do with me if I wanted to know. So, give me an example of a little project she has in the Empire.
I wouldn't know. We stay out of each other's business. It's polite, you know. You should try it sometimes.
Oh, I've never been known for my politeness.
I can tell.
Yeah. I'm sure you won the grade of best face in your class.
Sorry, what was that?
Best face in terms of like stony expression. Like
Yeah,
the way I would
she's
descri-
gonna give you a
Poker
little
face.
humorless smile at that before dropping back into just nothing.
yeah.
Sorry, I was this is literally just the like 2 toxic gays at Starbucks.
Yeah.
Would you like a pink drink? Oh, what? I'll have a pink drink. Like literally the exact intonation of both of you are using with each other right
Yeah,
now.
I said that thing about the statistical likelihood of both of them being gay, some flavor of gay, and I think I might have like altered the tone of the conversation a little bit. It's
No,
much,
here's
much.
the thing. It's like Sam and I have the same intonation of we're just gay bitches.
What if we had
Yeah.
blue hair and we did not like each other?
Yeah, what if we had blue hair and did not like
Someone
each
trying to
other?
role play an interrogation just sounds like that. Producing.
Listen, she
There's a ladybug.
Yeah.
There's a lady. Is it in my room? Hold on.
Hold on, hold on, ladybug break.
is the best timing.
Ladybug break. Here's the thing. It's like,
Oh my god,
If
it's in my room.
ooh.
Pet. They're gonna make you
If
pet
it lands
pet
on
rat.
you,
I
it's
Yeah.
want
good
to
luck.
get it out of my room
Have you tried eating
so
it?
that it can be free.
You gotta open the window.
It's protein.
I have to get it in a box.
Oh.
Just get it in your hands.
It'll bite me.
A ladybug?
No!
Yeah,
Ladybugs
ladybugs
don't.
Yeah,
Not
they,
very hard.
They don't bite. Like they
Yeah, they
won't
do.
bite.
they
Not
literally
very
do.
hard. Not very hard.
You're
I'm a
palming the
coward.
ladybugs too intensely.
A ladybug?
I've
Wait,
never been bit by a ladybug, but I know that they can bite.
But they don't.
they like
Are there
the
two?
least.
There's
It's
two?
like they're like the
Damn.
least dangerous bug to ever have in your house.
This is the
Their-
great first
Their
interrogation,
goal is to find somewhere
Ladybug.
warm
Yeah.
and then just like sit. They're like the least dangerous bug to have.
Yeah, and I'm a coward.
No, don't get me wrong.
Did
Like
you
I
find a
have.
box?
Have you
If
solved the
if
bug
there were
problem?
like if there were a
I've
wasp in
got
my
one of them, I think, is about to get out of my room,
Okay.
out the window.
Okay.
Awesome.
Cool.
Are you good?
You
to
guys can keep
continue?
doing things. I'm gonna get the bugs out.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair.
All right. Octavia and Lena were having a petty off at the interrogation table.
Mm-hmm. Well, here's something maybe I can ask you in terms of just knowing something. If we happen to cross paths with her, is she worth keeping alive?
Of course.
For what?
Well, she's a person, isn't she? Isn't that enough for you?
I've seen what the Empire has done on the battlefield. It's hard to tell that they care that much about people. Why should I
Care
do
about
it?
their people.
Val bursts into laughter.
Oh, have something to say?
They care about their people, and yet they ask you to take capsules made of beast blood instead of dying. Yeah, definitely a better way to go.
I've heard of no such thing. I don't know where you get your information from.
Insight check.
Oh, tell her if it's not real, she should take it.
We don't have one anymore. We destroyed it.
Damn it.
We can't force feed it to her.
Can we fake?
That's 24.
She's lying.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course she is.
And it makes her uncomfortable.
Good.
It better. Fuck.
It better. Okay. Octavia's like, now, Lena.
That's a failure if you want to engage
Yeah.
a failure.
Yes, I do actually. I love punching people
You
in
love
the face.
beating people up?
Yeah. I think Octavia just says, now, Lena, you should know by now not to lie to us. And then Valente can go.
Yeah, where's my D6? There's my D6. 1.
Man,
Oh.
you're really just like, walks over, flicks her on the cheek.
Wait,
walks
can
away.
you add your strength modifier, or is it just a straight roll?
Yeah, you add your strength.
Oh, you add your strength?
Yeah, you add your strength!
How
Add your
do I-
strength!
Okay, so add 10 more damage, or not 10 more damage, add 18 more damage.
Holy shit. Okay.
Yeah!
What's 59 minus 18? Help.
Uh,
Mods, help.
41.
41? Okay,
41.
she's looking a little
See?
more rough than before.
Yeah!
Got maybe a little start of a busted lip.
So, tell us more about those capsules.
I only know what you just mentioned now. How horrible.
Oh, so now you admit they're horrible. Great job.
You just described what they did. How could anyone not think that's horrible?
Well, can you tell us more about who gets them?
I'm afraid I don't know.
Insight check. 27.
Damn,
you
you're
add the-
doing good.
The judge's greatcoat is like the shoulder on kind of shit works.
Yeah. She looks deeply uncomfortable. She knows. Would you like to do a violence?
Yeah, I would love to do violence.
All right,
Girl.
she's on failure number 3.
That's
Oh
D8.
wait, I forgot to do -2 to her luck again.
When does she start
Yeah.
getting permanent effects?
I believe the next time.
Alright.
No, on
Yeah.
failure, yeah. No, on failure 5.
5. Okay.
Only
Yeah,
on
failure 4,
5.
she gets 1d10 and off guard.
Mm-hmm. But at this point, I think Octavia's gonna be like, okay, I think you've gotten roughed up enough. You need to tell us more
That
things.
is 10 more damage.
Oof. Okay.
So 31. She's currently at 31 health.
She's at half health, maybe wheezing.
She's
a
at
little,
half health.
a little bit, but like she's controlling it.
Uh-huh. So we got one more good shot in before permanent effects.
After you rough her up a little bit, she says, I don't have the exact details. I'm not important enough to get one, though, if that helps. It's not a common thing.
Is it more common for holy weapon users?
I could be a holy weapon user.
Well, people who actually have those weapons on them.
She kind of looks around a little bit and she says, it wouldn't surprise me.
Okay, and I'm assuming that includes heads of families.
She doesn't say anything.
Okay. Well, we know a little bit.
Whoa,
It's
you
like-
just got so close. Hi!
Oh, hi. Sorry, I did switch around. Sorry. I'm back at distance. Okay, what am I gonna say? What am I gonna say?
Oh, I dropped my booby pin. Where'd it go?
Oh no! The pin! It's so sad.
I'll find it later. It's dark in here.
Okay. Okay. It must be somewhere.
It's somewhere. All right.
Do you know who gives them out?
I don't know. I've never been given one.
But you know of them.
So, that doesn't mean I
So?
know how they work or where they're distributed from.
It kind of does.
It does.
Do you know the origin point of every item you've ever made or seen?
Here's the thing.
I
it's
know
not
where I
just-
got it from.
Well, I don't have any. So there.
Yes, but you know that they exist, which means you know someone who knows where they
I
got
also
it
know
from.
wyverns exist. I don't know where they came from.
Please stop avoiding the question, Lena.
No, I don't know anything.
Right, check. That was a nat 20.
Christ. Unfortunately, it seems like she's not lying.
Huh.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. Boo Boo the Fool doesn't know shit.
That's actually, I'm proud of her for
Yeah,
that.
I'm proud of her.
For not knowing?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
She's not as deep
I,
in the
I
horrors.
pictured that like Octavia puts a hand on Valente's arm as if to be like, no, she's telling the truth, and then Val like goes like,
Yeah.
huh,
Mm.
all right.
Huh.
You've escaped
Things
your
that make you
fate.
say, hmm.
But let's get back to the point. This is more to help you and your sister and your father. I know family seems very important to you, so I'm giving you this option. If we crossed paths with Anthea, do you want us not to use lethal force?
I would certainly prefer it.
What would you give us in return for that guarantee?
What do I have to give you that you haven't already taken?
More information.
Such as?
Such as, and we're going back to the questions. Where is the Empress currently staying?
That's your big question?
No. Okay, did Lena say it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
We
capital.
know she's
Obviously.
close to your father.
I don't know where he is currently.
When did you last see him?
Several
Where
weeks
did you-
ago.
Where did you last see him?
The capital.
Ah, so that's the thing. So likelihood he is in the capital with her.
I cannot confirm that. He travels around as much as I do.
How do you think he'll react to knowing that you and your sister are indisposed of?
He will do what he has to.
For the Empire?
She shrugs.
Insight check. That is good. 22.
For the Empire, yeah.
Yeah.
POV, you are an
Does-
Empire baby.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Octavia's like, yeah, I'm gonna remind you of that. Would he have a capsule?
I don't know.
Let's say you make a guess.
He might. I genuinely don't know. And I don't want to know.
You don't want to know if he'll turn into a beast?
What a terrible thing to think about.
Well, It's a terrible thing to think about that your empire is doing. So, I'm afraid you don't have a choice.
Hmm. He's not a fool.
Oh. I don't think it's about being a fool. Using it. I think it's about what is being given to you, how desperate you are at the end.
My father is never desperate.
Insight check. Oh, that's not as good. 17.
She's telling the truth.
Ooh. Okay, we can work on that. Then what motivates him?
That sounds like classified information to me. If I were to tell you that, would you be able to assure my mother's safety?
But this is about your father.
I don't need to assure his safety. He can assure his own.
Here's the thing. I can assure that if she comes quietly, no harm will come to her.
Well, I guess I don't have control over whether it's quiet or not. Alright, what was your question?
What motivates Holdrick?
His work. The same thing that motivates all the other nobles. Protect the Empress and keep the Empire strong.
Sounds noble when you say it like that.
You
But-
can't have been expecting a different answer.
No, actually, I could. I mean, you're
Oh?
his daughter.
Yeah.
I feel like you would know him probably better than some people.
Definitely. But I'm telling the truth.
Insight check. I know he's devoted to his work. Why? The question is, why?
Okay, you didn't ask that question though.
Yeah, like, I think Octavia's gonna put it like, why is he devoted to his work? Is it just out of pride and need to protect the leader of his nation? What drives him?
What he's driven by the same thing all nobles are. Again, to protect their country. I really don't understand what you think you're going to get out of this other than that. I do not know his innermost thoughts.
But you do know yours.
Of course.
So tell me, if push came to shove, in terms of choosing the Empire or your family, what would you choose?
I would always choose the Empire.
Insight check.
There, go ahead.
Not as good. 20. Not a natural 20.
She's lying.
I knew it, fucker.
Yeah.
Octavia is gonna be like, oh,
Want to do a violence about it?
Yeah.
here's the thing. Yeah, let's do a violence about it.
You love your
Octavia's-
family? Get him, Val!
No,
It's my D10. Here's my D10. Get out of the box. That's a 17 damage.
What's 31 minus 17? Help, help, mods, help. 14?
14.
13?
14.
14.
No.
14.
Okay, 7. Yeah, 14. She's not looking too good.
Yeah, she's looking downright #bad.
Yeah.
So the next one can get her down to 0 HP
It
and
ca-
will give her a permanent effect even if it
Yeah.
doesn't.
Yeah,
So-
so I am.
And if it
and
does,
also that-
that's 2.
Val
Oh,
is
that's
going to stop
2?
and say, all right, I would prefer not to permanently maim you, but next time we catch you in a lie, that is what I will do.
Do what
Do
you
you
have
understand?
to, I guess. It's your job.
Lena, your job right now is to survive with your sister, find a way to save your family. The Empire cannot save you or hurt you here.
I don't expect them to save me or hurt me. My job is done.
And that's it?
What do you mean, that's it?
That's all you want out of life? Be a good little soldier?
I wasn't good, I was great.
That now. Because I blew you out of the sky.
It's not a terrible way to go.
Or, you haven't talked to your sister yet. If you... Well, we don't have to maim you. We could just have a starting point with her.
Oh?
Mm-hmm.
She also seems much worse at lying.
Yeah. We decided to start with you first, just to get her wheels going.
I see. Well,
Side check. I'm just rolling 27.
27? She's definitely a little bit worried, but not freaking out.
Okay. Ask some more questions about some other people. Do you know the whereabouts of Cersei, and she is the only necromancer in your forces?
Cersei. I am not often associated with her. I genuinely don't know.
Do you know she's... Well, that goes for her whereabouts, but do you know if she is the only necromancer in your forces?
I cannot say for certain. I've never seen someone raise the dead before. In person, I mean.
But you have been on the front lines of the battlefield, so I find that a little bit harder to believe.
I've seen the dead, but I have not seen them raised. There is a significant difference.
Octavia is considering, like, insight, thinking more about that, but then it's like, I'm just kind of thinking, it's like, part of me, like, Rand is thinking, like, no, I don't want to do a permanent effect, but Octavia's like, literally, if we do a permanent effect, she's probably gonna knock unconscious and we can't ask any more questions. So it's kind of like, press.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Donna,
could just choose to not knock her unconscious, but
Yeah, we can just
she
choose
will
it.
take a
Donna.
permanent effect.
Yeah. Donna, I'm sorry, you need to get down. I love you. Goodbye. Yeah, it's like, hey, Octavia found a cat.
Donna arrives at the interrogation table.
Oh god, she's back on the desk. Okay, she won't get off the interrogation
Donna.
table.
Oh no.
Donna says,
Donna.
I'm going in. We need to move this along. Stabs her.
Sweetie. It's because I haven't been able to give her as much attention this week. Okay. What about one of the Empress's advisors? I believe his name is Ulrich. He's usually accompanied by a long-haired green man. Green-haired man.
Green man.
I'm so fucking sorry.
Okay. Whoa, Shrek was there.
Whoa. Shrek Dion.
She says, I don't know much of him personally.
Have you met him?
No,
Has your father met him?
I would assume.
Has he ever spoken about him?
No.
seems a bit odd. Not much of a fan of talking about work to his family.
I think most people aren't.
30 insight.
Oh wait, hold on, I didn't make it.
Okay, do a deception. Oh, was she telling just the truth?
Who can say? She's lying.
On! Octavia's like, you're lying to me. I think you should have learned this already, that this is not a good thing to do.
All right,
I'll give you
Val.
one more chance. No.
No.
Octavia raises her hand. Like, no. I'll give you one more chance. Otherwise, I will tell Valente to go outside and chop off your sister's arm.
Oh my god.
Intimidation roll.
Okay.
Damn, alright.
Go for it.
Also, have you been adding the things?
The
Also,
lucky
like, I
buffs?
rolled
Yes.
very low, but I also have crazy intimidation, so that's still a 34.
Damn. Yeah, she seems a little bit intimidated by that for sure. Not happy with the idea of her sister being armless, even though, you know, arms just seem to be unlimited in this universe. They're everywhere. She
But
says,
not heads, apparently.
you know how it is. Yeah, just like real life, stupid.
Fucking
Dumbass.
hack off your arm. See how easy it is.
But she sneers at you a little bit, and she's like, any information I could have on him is not nearly worth cutting someone's arm off. He's been mentioned a few times, but nothing outside the bounds of work.
Give me what information you have. I'd rather... Well, you've proven yourself is what you think is little may not be so little to us.
He's a intelligent, if irritating man. I do not operate within any of his forces or anything that he does. My business is completely outside of it. I wouldn't know what he's up to. Don't bother asking.
Very well. Then let's ask about the capital itself. I'm sure you've been there.
One
Have
could
you?
say.
Yeah? I am sure you've likely lived there.
She nods again. Not a secret.
Mm-hmm. How does one get in without Do you need to have proper credentials? Do you need to give proof of your identity? Do they have something? Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know. I'm not in the sort of station where that sort of thing would be required of me. You'd have to
Yes.
ask the lower class.
I see. Do I do an insight check on that?
There's no reason not to, is like the thing.
Yeah, there's literally no reason not to. Okay, Lisa-Lot, hope you still have an arm after this. 17.
She's not lying.
Okay.
She's not the kind of person that has to present ID at the door. People just know who she is.
Yeah, people
That
just
makes
know who
enough
she is.
sense.
That makes enough sense. I'll have to find someone else to tell us how to get in. What are
Good
you
question to
guys?
ask, though.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. Thank you. I think another thing would just be like, okay, we got through the first line of defense. What's coming next? Would that make sense? What do you guys think? I am converging with the group. Actually, while you guys think about it, I'm gonna give Donna a little treat.
Oh,
I'll be
treat
right
for
back.
Donna for doing so good at interrogating.
I think we might want to ask them, like, if any, like, they were supposed to come running. If Mose did a beacon, is anyone looking for them?
That's a good question.
This is the good question, yes.
See, this
Give
is the
'em random
problem,
advice.
is that I'm
Keep in
not
mind, you
good
got
at...
a whole nother sibling to talk to.
Yeah.
Save some
There's-
goodies for her. Unless you plan on just cutting off all her limbs and not letting her get interrogated.
Well-
Which would also be fun.
Let's make Darth Vader.
Darth Lisa-Lot. Darth Vader, but he's got like a Lolita cord over his robot bits.
Yeah.
Put a spud in your pipe and smoke him.
Wow.
Wow. Ooh,
Ah.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Wait, are we taking a break?
No, we were just waiting for you.
Thank you for waiting.
Yeek.
My suggestion is we know that they were supposed to come back up Moe's. Is anyone gonna come looking for them?
Yeah. Okay.
We
that
gotta
makes
get
sense.
out of here.
Yeah. Interrogation smiley face. Yeah, we do gotta get out of here. We gotta You were sent to back up Moe's. Who would be the first to know of your disappearance?
You know, I'm not quite sure.
I heard that there is at least over a dozen generals guarding the border. I have 3 of them.
At least
Does
a dozen. Woefully undercalculated number, if you ask me.
Okay. Who is the closest near your positions?
I'm afraid I can't recall.
Insight her ass.
Yeah, inside her fucking ass, Lena. You're
Valente is going to give Lena a look of like, really? You really think that that's gonna fucking cut it after all this?
That's a nat 20.
Damn. Okay, would you like to injure her?
Oh, Lena.
Would you like to
Hey.
make things permanent?
Oh.
Yeah, we warned her. We gave her
Yeah.
every
You can-
warning we could.
You could tell her like you're gonna injure her and then go ask her sister anyway.
Yeah, like we can give her that last warning. We could.
It's up to you guys. I
know just for physical, we don't know what's gonna fucking happen. So, it's kinda, why is there something?
Alright.
Yeah, I was just looking at the physical table real quick.
Oh.
Let me
Octavia,
roll. Let me roll the d12 and see if she's getting 2. Yeah, she is. That's max damage, 21.
Alright, so Val, you punch her right in the wherever. Actually, describe what you do to her.
Yeah. Val will Val will take out his sword,
Okay.
Oh god.
lift it,
She looks at you
And
impassively.
and strike her with it.
Alright,
and
she's
then
gonna do her first roll.
Let's do a permanent effects, baby.
Number 3. Say goodbye to right arm.
Ah!
Isn't that a leg?
Number 3 is right. Oh, sorry, right leg loss.
Yeah, right leg loss.
Cool.
And then Val gets a second strike. She's unconscious, but Val gets a second strike.
Yes.
And that is number 11. Well, she has anxiety.
She has anxiety.
Isn't 11 constant confusion?
What am
Yeah,
I
11
looking
constant
at,
confusion.
bro? Oh, I'm looking
What
at the
the-
numbers on the other side. There's like 2 sets of numbers.
You gave her Archibalds.
I know. I
You
gave
gave
her
her-
arch. You thonked her in the-
Ironic.
Yeah, Valente did that intentionally, I'm gonna say retroactively.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Octavia looks pleased about that.
Yeah, she's out cold.
Ooh.
She's not capable of being interrogated anymore.
Yeah.
That's the
Oops.
thing. She was.
There's also
Octavia's-
so much blood. There's so much blood happening right now.
Oh, you should stop her from dying.
Yeah.
No,
Octavia-
Val will start a tourniquet on her leg.
Is that how you say
Octavia
it? A
will help.
tourniquet? Thought it was turn.
Yeah, Octavia will help apply pressure and will also probably call for Klaus. Can we get a healer in here so she doesn't suffer permanent brain damage?
Lisalot is shoved through the opening, and he says, "Yeah, I'll be right back. Take this."
Thank you.
Definitely show her that.
Lena is just, or Lisalot is just like, what's going on? What's happening?
Your
She
sister.
still has a hood. She has a hood on.
Yeah, she's still wearing the hood.
She's not currently being held by anyone, so she's kind of like spinning in a circle. Like, wait, where do I look? What's going on? Who are you?
I'd ask you to please stay still for a moment.
Grab her.
Yeah, Octavia goes over and as she says that, grabs her arm.
She makes a hissing sound, much like you'd expect from a large cat.
Yeah.
Your sister decided to lie to us,
Frequently.
so she no longer has one of her legs.
Not the -5 speed growth. Lisa stands there gaping for a second. And she goes, "No, no."
Do you
Would you
want to
like
pull
to
the hood
look?
off?
She hesitates. She does
Octavia lets her pull off herself. She has one arm free.
both her arms are like stuck together.
Oh,
her arms are bound.
Octavia's like, do you want to?
Who are you talking to? Her?
Lisalot is like, you can keep that on until she's gone, or you can see it.
Lisalot kind of like flips her head downward, like trying to get it off herself.
Octavia pulls it off and turns her towards Lena.
As soon as she sees Lena, she shrieks very loudly and then attempts to run towards her.
Octavia holds her firmly.
Can you make a strength check about it, though?
Oh, I sure fucking can't. Donna, get down for a minute. I gotta make a strength check. Donna, please.
Donna's
Please.
like, no, let her go.
No.
Donna's had a change of
just
heart.
wants-
Donna regrets what
No.
she's done.
Donna regrets the violence. Also, Donna wanted my seat, so I'm just standing right now. She gets the seat if she's
Maybe
off the
one
desk.
seat.
Okay, strength. That could be good. It's a strength. That's pretty good. It's not as good as Valente's, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, what was it?
Oh my god, it's a nat 20 again.
Damn. Yeah, you managed to just hold. She got a 21, but you got a nat 20, so you managed to just hold her. Like, she takes
Yeah,
you for a
also
little bit of a
plus-
ride across the room, but
Oh, I had to deal with that all week with the dog.
she pulls a lunette on you.
Yeah, she
but
pulls
yeah,
a lunette.
she's screaming and probably close to crying because Lena's on the floor and also her leg is not there. Well, it's there, just not attached.
Yep.
Can you reaffix a leg with healing? Sorry, go on.
No.
She can get a wooden leg. She could.
I think losing your legs has like the most options for
Yeah,
management items.
She could get a
Yeah,
wheelchair.
she can figure it out.
She can figure it out. She is in the place where technology is king. If she's on good behavior, she can get a leg.
They'll hook her up with somebody.
Yeah.
Damn.
Or a crutch, even. She can have a crutch.
Minus 20 to luck growth. Sorry, I'm still doing her updated.
All good. All good.
But, yeah. Lisalot is not happy. She is struggling hard against Octavia. And Lena is, the Family Guy dead pose.
Yeah. Yeah. Girl, I'm sorry, but you did this to yourself.
Put the hood back on.
When Sam gave us unlimited questions, it was kind of
Yeah.
oopsie.
Yeah.
Oopsie.
The 5 questions is to save whoever's being interrogated, including that.
Including the player characters, which we appreciate, Sam.
It's mercy for the player characters, but, they're at your mercy when it's you.
Yeah.
The mercy's at your
Yeah.
discretion.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. A healer arrives soon after, and all that blood is cleaned up. They wave their staff around, and it's a stump now, but not necessarily a healthy looking one. Very fresh. Unfortunately, this healer does not have Edwin's magical stump healing abilities. But they say like, oh, can I take her to the healing tent? Like, is there still an interrogation
Octavia
progress?
turns to Klaus and is like, she won't be able to ask any more questions in this state. Or answer.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you kind of used that one up. Get rid of her, or what?
In order to be convincing, she still needs to be kept alive
I
for us
see.
to negotiate with her father.
I see. All right. Well, and he snaps his fingers and he says, "All right. Well, bring her to the healer tent and get her patched up, and then with the rest of the prisoners." And between him and the cleric, they manage to shuffle her out of the room. And then the cleric comes back a minute later, and just like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Excuse me, sorry," and then just grabs the leg and walks out of the tent.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's the thing. It's annoying in the sense of like, okay, I don't think Klaus would have been able to get much out of her either.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, we didn't get as much information as I wanted.
It's okay. There's 2 of them.
Yeah, there is 2 of them.
For now.
Yeah, Lieselot is standing there looking like her tears are about to burst into tears. And she turns
no.
she turns to you both and she says, "I won't talk."
So you want us to kill your sister?
She does not seem to like that answer. She just stands there looking like she's gonna pass out.
Octavia looks... Yeah.
Talking
Go ahead.
and being honest is the best way for your sister to stay in her current situation rather than a dead situation.
I don't trust you. You're just saying that.
We have already vouched for your survival to Klaus. If we wanted you dead, you guys would have been executed before we left. I don't think either of you understand the situation here, and I want you to talk because it's going to be better for everyone involved. I think that would be either intimidation or charisma.
You can do either one. How about intimidation? I'll have her make
You
one
would do
too.
intimidation?
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn, Lieselot. Girl, what is this?
39.
She got an 8.
Oh my god! Well, the funny thing is I rolled an 8. I rolled an 8. But that's plus 31, so... but it would have been funny.
She looks at you and you can tell that her brain's like in between the biggest rock and hard place ever. And she just kind of like stands there completely unsure of what to do next.
Octavia looks at the seat that Lena was in. Is it cleaned off?
I mean, it's still wet, but there's no one in it.
Would you prefer to stand or sit?
I'll stand.
Octavia moves her to the other side where Lena was in tie. What's the chair like? Could she be tied at least like forward to the chair?
Yeah, she's not tied to the chair. She would be tied to the table.
Okay. Octavia pushes the chair back and has her in the chains.
Okay. She stands there.
Octavia moves back to the chair and sits down.
Lieselot's looking down at you.
How tall is she?
Hold on. I have that exact information somewhere on this page that I have open.
Fun.
One moment, please. Pending. She's 5'8", so she's slightly...
Wow, they're the same height. Pretty much.
Lena was taller. I think she's 6 foot tall. Yeah, she's 6
Yeah.
feet. And she's got heels.
Tall.
Damn, girl.
Val will he used Devonseer because even though Morgana's flight is now his, like signature weapon, Devonseer felt a little less cruel.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He's wiping it of blood.
Yeah, she's watching you do that, but like out of the corner of her eye. Fear.
Good.
Yeah. He does love you, though, very much. I threatened to take off your arm.
Yeah. And why didn't you?
Well, she was cooperative at the time, so I let it slide.
At the
Hello?
time.
She
Well.
answered some questions honestly. She answered others not.
And it builds if you don't answer honestly.
Hmm. She's just sitting there, looking distressed.
Just standing there.
Just standing there, so yeah.
Bro, I am just
Bro,
standing
I'm
there.
just
You
standing
literally-
there. You were saying some fucked up shit to me.
Yeah. And Octavia's literally like, this is the only way you guys live. And also, you caused my boyfriend to have a concussion. Joke.
We
Yeah.
took off that one's leg, and she wasn't even the one I had personal problems with.
Yeah.
You don't
Octavia's
even
like,
have
imagine
beef.
what I could do to you. But it's the thing of like Octavia wouldn't necessarily, and also that would be a big ask for Valente to be like specifically target this.
Yeah.
It's more like a threat that she wouldn't just see like, oh, do this.
Alright. What would your first question be?
God, it's like
Because
Let's
she
think.
does not
Standard
seem keen to get
procedure.
it
I mean,
started.
standard procedure is to ask the same questions
Mhm.
to two people.
Yeah.
But I don't know if we can do that with this system.
I mean, you're welcome
Effectively.
to.
Anyway, ignoring the liar's words, ignoring the temptress's words. I don't know if we can. You can with this
Octavia
system. 'Cause
takes a moment to think about it, like just very calmly, like considering, like, okay, we've already decided. We'll just present the swords. Don't need to ask that again. That's a likely bet. Or we could take the leg. That's there now, unless they get
They
destroy
can't.
it.
We can send the leg. Oh my
We
god.
can. Yeah, because we have the two.
Are
we
you guys
have the
talking
thing.
about this in front of her?
No,
No.
we the players are talking about this
Yeah,
very
no,
deranged.
Val-
you should have
voice-
said yes. That would have been the funniest fucking thing.
God, that's the thing. Is like Octavia and Val could play the part, but not that well.
Oh my gosh, something that's specific to you? Does this have any
What do you mean
birthmarks
not-
that can be
what do you mean
identified by a
What do you mean not
practitioner?
that well? You hacked off the woman's leg.
The hard part's
Not
over.
that well, my
Now
ass.
it's about writing the note that goes in the package.
I'm in the corner over here when you guys are taking out the leg. Shit, really? Damn.
Hey, we were gonna put Moses' kidneys in that.
What?
We were gonna put Moses' kidney and eyes in the thing, in the preservation armor.
Academy.
And then you
Armor of the
cooked
Academy
him.
of State.
Oh,
You
I was
decided
never
he
serious
should be
about that
grilled?
plan.
Octavia was gonna. We didn't
He
figure it
would've
out
let it
later.
happen.
Edwin still thinks we're fixing it and returning it.
Poor Edwin, he has no fucking clue.
He has no fucking clue. Shit. I'm just trying to think. I've been leaning the last one for an hour. And they
Hey,
didn't-
Tiamat drew Family Guy dead pose Lena.
Wait, where?
Let's
My god.
No! Not the.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Girls with no leg.
Girls with no leg.
This
Yeah,
is great.
you gotta do some. Hey, did you just put her character art as a reference on Earthlight?
Yeah, I did. Oh god, I gotta make a new one.
Yeah.
Oh no!
You
Not you guys making me do another reference with a day
Yeah.
to spare.
Hey, guess.
Hey. Dwyer said, "I pull out the sword." Who made the sheet?
It's a physical effect. We rolled the d20.
Yeah.
Okay.
We didn't take off the leg.
And also, it's
Dwyer
like
did.
this is only for this campaign.
Yeah,
Lena
no,
still
it's not her.
technically has a leg in other campaigns.
In the platonic ideal of the Lena, she's got both her legs.
Yeah.
Before we can go on, we have to stop and talk about the concept of parallel universe.
No! Lisa
That'd
looks
be really
so
good.
uncomfortable at this table in this long stretching silence where Octavia and Valenti are having a psychic conversation.
Hey, psych yourself up. Okay. Asking a question. Tell us about yourself. Who are your friends? Who are your enemies?
What? You want to know who my friends are? Why? What does that have to do with anything?
Well, if we encounter them, I will think twice on betting them.
Lena's my friend.
Yes, she's also your sister. But that's the thing. Likelihood I won't get a chance to talk with them as personally.
I don't have any other friends that I would consider worth talking about.
Insight check.
Oh shit, I gotta pull up her page.
This is you know what? This is gonna be really sad if she's telling the fucking.
Yeah,
she
she's
might
telling
be
the
Hey,
truth.
no,
It was
I feel like she's telling the truth here.
She's
I do feel like
altering
she's
Thea's
telling the truth.
daughter.
That's
She's
the thing.
probably telling the truth.
But I know, that's the thing. But Octavia is literally, it's like, listen, nothing personnel, kid. Okay. Alright, I got it. Oh, wait, I'm looking at Lisa Lutz. No, I'm rolling for myself. Damn it. 17. It's not that high.
She's telling the truth.
Oh my
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Octavia takes a moment and she's like, oh, girl.
Oh God! Please say that what Dwyer just said was Val in canon. Just I know. I have no friends.
As funny as that would be, Val's not that mean.
Yeah. Octavia's literally like, oh.
Girl, you radiate the energy of someone who does not have friends. Anyways.
Octavia's literally like, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. Like, people like people for many different reasons. Oh.
Well, she said she doesn't have friends worth talking about, so presumably she has, like, you know, person from the bar.
Yeah, oh dear. Oh
sweetheart.
dear girl.
Girl that she goes shopping with occasionally, but they're not, like, you know, someone you're gonna meet on the battlefield who might have tactical information.
Yeah. That's fair. Shit.
She's kind of like got her, like,
my-
her cheeks puffed
my-
up a little bit, and her mascara's running, so it's really not that
Oh,
powerful of a picture right
intimidating.
now.
Girl is like literally like, maybe we should have talked to you first.
She's
The,
really giving Holy Blood 21 right now.
Yeah.
It's giving you just cut off like a teenager's leg, basically.
Yeah.
Oof. No, but like,
Yeah,
oof.
it's literally like, oh, we cut off someone who was Amalthea's age, is like,
She's just
The
wearing
feel.
a lot of makeup.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to think.
How does Val
like-
feel about cutting teenagers' legs off? Hey, Val.
Hi. Val doesn't love it.
Yeah.
It's not his favorite activity.
It is
but-
Monday.
Which no.
Val gets to
He-
cut off a teenager's leg. It is her favorite
It is
activity.
his favorite activity. No, it isn't. He doesn't. He's not a fan of that. It's uncomfortable to him. But that was also part of the reason why Amalthea wasn't allowed to come in here, is because he was going to have to do some pretty hard stuff
Yeah.
and he didn't want her to have to see it.
Amalthea outside when they carry Lena out, like, holy shit.
Yeah. Oh god. We just have to think about it as like, it would have been worse with Klaus. It likely would have been
It
worse.
would have been so much worse with Klaus.
It would have been so much worse
She
with
would
They
Klaus.
not
wouldn't.
be
She
alive.
wouldn't be carried out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She'd be in a
She-
bucket.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
bucket? Dude.
No.
No, it might
Maybe
have
like-
been a bucket situation.
It might have been a bucket.
Oh my
You don't-
god.
He's a
Matchbox.
dragon. He breathes.
It
The
might not have been a remains situation.
janitor would be taking care of it, not the coroner.
Ah, points to
boy.
Val.
Val is the janitor. The janitor is taking care of it.
You're not the king's janitor though. You have to clean up his messes.
Okay.
A bad joke is the
I
thing.
know.
I think Octay is like also asked her about the blood capsule that we found on Moses' person. Do you
Yeah.
know who creates them?
No. I'm the muscle.
That
I don't know anything.
Okay, then expand more on what does the muscle do in terms of the Empire.
I hit things till they stop moving.
Yes, I saw you do that on the battlefield.
ooh.
And
He's someone very, very important to me.
yeah, well, that's war, so
And Octavia moves her thumb to point out, and that's also war.
Lisa looks away. She's the face of someone who, like, had she been like 16 years younger, would be throwing just the biggest temper tantrum right now. Like, it's not fair.
It's only cool when I do it.
Yeah, like, it's my job. You can't do that. It's my job. Oh, Rand dies.
Uh-oh. This is also my fucking job.
You're back.
Sorry, welcome back. No, to me.
Welcome back.
Sorry.
Welcome.
Rand having a little monologue there. It's fine.
What's your position?
Can you
in-
insight I don't know anything?
Yeah, let's insight that. Let's insight that. Sorry. Do you want to roll 2? Just in case you get a nat 20.
I guess, yeah.
22.
Nat 1. No, that's a 7.
Oh.
It's a 7.
It doesn't
Okay,
appear
seven.
that she knows anything about how they're made or who makes them, but she might know other things about the capsules. So I'm not going to count that as a failure because
Mm-hmm.
she doesn't know what you specifically asked. But she's got a look on her
It's-
face that says, I've heard these words before. In maybe different context or whatever. Different question.
Mm-hmm. Can I press it a bit further?
Yeah, go ahead.
Have you seen someone take it before?
No. Never.
It's nasty.
I bet.
Let's see. Well, can you tell us more about what you do know of it?
Well, I know what it does to you.
Yes, we are familiar with what it does. It's the process, who receives it, what are the instructions for it, how long has it been used by the Empire?
I don't know most of those things, but only
What do
important
you
people
know?
get them.
Define important.
Not me.
Besides you, I know you're not important. You've made that very clear.
Just people of high status. Those who are out on the battlefield. I don't know. I don't know the specifics.
Why didn't your sister receive one?
What? I don't know.
Well, I'm trying to get a glimpse. You can't just say it's holy blood because most of the main generals of your army, I assume, have holy blood. But your sister didn't receive them. Mose received one.
I guess if they think you're important enough, they give one to you. They're not exactly common. They're not handing them out like candy. If you had
See,
enough
this is
pull, if you had enough pull with the right people, I guess you could just ask for one.
Who would be the people?
I don't know. I don't know who makes them.
Your father's very high up in the Empire's hierarchy. I assume you have ideas and names.
I mean, well, I won't talk.
Valente.
Valente lifts his fist.
No, wait. I don't have specific names. I'm sure the Empress is behind it in some way. She's the source of everything.
Define everything. I know she's the ruler.
She
But
gives
what
all
else
the
does she-
orders. She decides who gets what. For something that important, she's got to have a hand in it, but I don't know who makes them. I promise.
Sight check. I assume she doesn't, but hey, again, it's like gotta insight. 24.
She does not know who makes them. She is being completely honest.
Yep. Okay. Then let's move along from the blood capsules. Let's see. We talked also a little bit about your mother.
What about her?
Well, if it makes you feel better, as long as she comes quietly, I made a promise to your sister that no harm will come to her.
She ponders this for a quick minute before nodding. Like, yes, okay, good. One good thing.
But I would like more information. I don't want to walk into a spider's web.
There's no web.
She's a spy master, isn't she?
Well, if she's got plans, I certainly don't know about them. So go ahead and take as many of my fingers as you want.
Are you close with your mother?
Of course I am!
Insight check.
Ooh.
25.
She certainly believes what she's saying.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
honey.
Oh, girl.
Oh.
Octavia gives like a sigh, a brief sigh, and is like, does she talk about stuff with you?
This poor girl.
No, never.
Do you meet with her often?
No.
When was the last time you saw her?
A while ago.
Define a while.
I don't know.
Oh God.
She's gonna make
She
up a
went to
memory.
she went for a pack of cigarettes.
Cigarettes
fucking-
never came back! Only it's just the other side of the mansion!
She thinks for a minute, and then she looks up at you and she says, I don't remember the exact amount of time, but it was a while ago.
Why do you care about her then?
What? She's my mother!
Yeah? But
Whatever-
Octavia's literally looking at her like, girl!
Whatever
My
she's
parents
doing, I'm
didn't-
sure it's for the sake of the Empire, and by extension, us.
Was Valente gonna say something?
He was.
What?
A parent should do things for their kids first and their people second, not the other way around.
She does not seem to comprehend this.
Oh boy, the indoctrination of the cult. Oh boy. Have you seen your father more recently?
Yes. Very
When did you
recently.
last see him? Yes.
Right before
did
we
you last
left
see
a
him?
few weeks ago.
Where did you see him?
In the capital.
Where does he live in the capital?
In our home.
Where is your home in the capital? If I brought a map of the capital to you, could you give me the general area? This is a simple yes or
Why?
no question.
Why?
Because I need to know where he is when he's not close to the Empress in order to tell him you're alive.
She's gonna make an insight check on you.
Okay.
Hold on, this is Lena's sheet, Lamau. That's 13.
Octavia did not make a deception check. She is literally telling the
Okay.
truth.
Yeah, she doesn't detect any ill will. And then she kind of like nods a little bit. She says, I could give you the general area.
Okay, then.
It's not
And
exactly secret information anyways.
Mm-hmm. See? It's better to cooperate.
She just kind of bites her lip and looks down at the table like, am I cooperating? Maybe. Doesn't feel like it though.
Octavia is also literally like, okay. She's opening up a bit better than her sister. This is progress. But I'm assuming, like, we'll have you draw something up later.
Oh, I have to make the map? Oh, this is gonna be
Yes.
hopeless for you then. Not on purpose.
I would say, could you describe how the capital is divided, and then we can find a map and go from there.
If you send something to the noble quarter, it'll find its way to him.
Very well. People, write that down. I haven't been taking notes. Do I need to take that note, or someone else gonna take that note? Hello?
Hi.
Hi. Okay, noble quarter. Okay, cool. Cool. Let's think of other things. What is the... Well, to be honest, you probably don't know this if you don't know about the capsules, but we have heard that there are prisons in the Empire. That is to be expected, but what do you know of them?
What do you mean? They're prisons. Criminals are sent there. Sometimes they are released and sometimes they're not.
Your father is in control of law. I think you would know maybe a little bit more than that. What happens in those prisons?
Those convicted serve their time, however long that is, and then they are released. Conditionally sometimes, but it works just the same as any normal prison. At least most of them.
Can you elaborate more on most of them?
In what way?
Here's what I'm thinking. Call it a hunch. You have this technology in the beast capsule. Well, the blood capsule. That needed to be tested.
If there's any sort of testing done on prisoners, I don't know a thing about it.
Octavia's gonna roll. I'm assuming she doesn't know, because I don't think her father would tell her if he did know. But it's one of the sounds like, but also getting those thoughts into her little head that, hey, guess what? You should make some conclusions. That is 30. Is that? Yeah, that's 32.
She is not lying.
Yep. Okay. Dwyer, do you have thoughts on how to get more good questions out of her besides us showing her that she is sadly a loser?
No, not really.
Girl.
She is kind of the clueless one.
She is literally the clueless one. God damn it.
Oh, could you ask her about like how they deploy their undead? Because she might know.
Yeah. Do you know about how the Empire deploys their undead?
What do you mean? Like where they source the bodies from?
Yes.
From graves and crypts, I would assume. Where else do you find bodies?
Which crypts, which graves?
How did they
The
get
ones-
them out to the
The
front
ones that are
lines?
open.
How do you get them from there to the front lines?
Same way you get normal soldiers. Carts, marching. They don't have to sleep, so
Is it likely that people with holy blood are included in those numbers, or did have holy blood?
I think having holy blood practically drafts you into those numbers.
Octavia looks kind of like ugh at that.
It's supposed to be an honor to fight alongside your ancestors. That's what I've been told.
Do you believe that?
It sounds very fantastical to me.
Have you ever been close to a shambling corpse?
Of course I have. They stink.
And I think you know it's not very fantastical.
Well, if I'm a shambling corpse and they're a shambling corpse, then I suppose I won't care. Anything
I would
to
hope
serve.
not. Mm. Let's think. You mentioned a noble's quarter. What other quarters are in the capital?
What? There's the merchants and the castle, and of course where all the peasants and farmers live. I'm sure there's smaller districts within those, but I'm not great with geography.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Got cut. I get cut out.
Yeah,
Rand
Discord's
dies.
eating.
Rand dies.
Damn
Rand
it.
dies. Rand dies.
Swear harder.
Fuck!
Swear harder. Yeah, that
Yeah, yeah, hi.
matches.
Fuck!
No.
Be back.
Pull you back from the brink.
This is a time for me to do so much of the talking, I guess, this session.
Mm-hmm.
um, mm. What natural barriers are there? Walls? Are there?
Every good city has walls, obviously.
Yeah.
Did your sister tell you about Arwell?
I got the gist.
Well, if you knew about those walls, they were specifically designed to try and withhold beasts. So what are the...
Those walls were erected out of bad stone to keep a couple of lizards from scratching people's houses down. The walls in Valhalla are thousands of years old and very well defended. They're not comparable.
Defended with what?
Guards, magic, other things.
Other things like what?
I don't know.
Give a guess.
I don't know. What would you defend your city with? Whatever you're thinking of, it's probably there.
And I assume because you're a noble, you have free access to the sea. I am so sorry, the dog apparently is going off.
Hi, Lynette.
Aw.
Hi, Lynette. Lynette is all the way on the other side of the apartment in her kennel. And I hoped she had taken her anti-anxiety medication that I put in her peanut butter treat.
It happens. Sorry, what was the
It happens.
question?
Okay, question was, then I assume as a noble you wanted to know the usual access points to the capital.
I think most people go in the gate, but I've got a wyvern, so.
And of course, there's
Wait.
guards checking.
My
Yeah?
wyvern! What are you going to do with my wyvern?
Bring the wyvern with us.
Why?
No, but this is Rand asking. Like, guys, did we bring the wyvern with us? Did we
I
bring
assume so.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
both their mounts?
I wouldn't have left it there.
Yeah, we brought both their mounts. It's like Octavia's looking at her like, I am not gonna kill your wyvern. It's a wyvern. It didn't do anything.
What are you going to do with her?
Okay, here's the thing. I already have a wyvern.
She narrows
So-
her eyes at you. Like,
I'm
you
not
looking to
going
trade
to.
up?
No, I like my wyvern.
She isn't convinced, but she's listening.
Oh my god, Octavia's literally like,
Her wyvern has a weird gay thing with my horse. Trust me, Jupiter's not going anywhere.
Are you saying that out loud?
Yes.
Yes.
Liselot looks at you like she kind of forgot you were there. And when you say weird gay thing, she's kind of like, huh, okay. But she goes back to looking suspiciously at Octavia like, okay, well, if you don't need a new wyvern, then what's going to happen to mine?
We just let it loose.
Don't let her loose.
Okay, I don't know what is
She'll
the
never
proper care
survive
for-
out there.
Okay. Octavia has a moment and is looking at Vil. Is like, you think Ardal will want 2 wyverns?
Holy shit.
Jesus
No, you can't have a dog. Here's 2 dragons.
Yeah, no, Val looks at her
She'd
like
go
she's
hog wild. Are you
fucking-
kidding me?
Yeah, like she's
Val
a
looks,
fucking
Val
idiot.
looks at Octavia like she's fucking insane
Yeah,
and goes, I'm
Octavia's
not
like-
giving my 6-year-old 2 war mounts.
Do not give my war mount to a 6-year-old.
I don't
love
want
that.
to.
I love that. My favorite part of this bit of the conversation is that Amalthea has been completely skipped over. The
Oh, Octavia's like,
original
wait
choice.
a sec. No, it's because Rand is an idiot and forgot. Octavia's like,
Yeah,
I
but
mean-
it's funnier.
Octavia's like, I mean, would your other kid want one?
Liselot groans, like
I-
begging groan, like no, please,
Literally,
take me
I
instead.
Valente's like, I don't think I would. I
mean, I can
I don't know
ask.
what to do about it either. But like,
Yeah.
if I got kidnapped and they're like, yeah, we're gonna use garlic, I'd laugh at them because garlic broke the leg of the last rider that he used. It wasn't me.
Wait, if you need proof that you have my sister and I, why don't you send our wyverns back?
We're going to send your swords, which are much more unique.
Oh,
Sorry, kid.
I literally do not want anything bad to happen to them, but it's literally very hard to ensure their safety without having an enclosure ready for them. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Tell her to behave for her wyvern's safety.
However,
oh my.
I could convince my superiors about arrangements if you cooperate.
Arrangements. What does that mean?
It means if your intel has been proven successful and helpful, and your father cooperates, maybe at the end of this, you all ride your wyverns out to the sunset, never to be seen again by any of us.
She looks pretty dismayed.
Octavia looks at her is like, all of you being alive sounds pretty good to me. Why are you upset?
You're gonna have to make an insight check about that, bestie.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Get
Oh.
her.
Get her ass Wednesday. That's a nat 20.
Yeah, if
Damn,
her,
alright.
if the health and safety of her beloved pet rides on Huldrick cooperating with you, might as well turn that thing into a rug right now.
Oh, girl. So your dad chooses the Empire over family.
Any of us would.
This is the first time I think any of you have been given the option of that, though. Everyone says that they'll do that for someone, but when it comes down the line, is that true? What good is it now for you to do that? What good is it for him?
It's our jobs.
Is your job your life?
She does not answer that question.
Oh my god. Octavia's literally like she's rubbing her temples. It's like, I literally have never actually interacted with people like this before. Oh my god.
Yeah, she does not answer that question, but she does not look happy.
Well, okay. Ignoring your father, if you both survive in captivity, there's literally no reason to keep you as long as you guys don't do something stupid afterwards.
So if we cooperate, you'll keep our wyvern safe.
Yes.
I'm sure we could come to some sort of solution.
Oh.
Just kind of like, tears, snot, mascara. There's a lot happening.
Can we ask her what their names are? Because that would help.
Yeah, it's like, can you give me their names, please?
My wyvern's name is Melody, and Lena's is Harmony. That's kind of cute.
That is so cute. Octavia's like, yeah, that makes sense. It's cute.
It is pretty cute.
Jesus Christ.
Did you guys name them? I assume?
No. Our dad named them.
Okay. I mean, I think his horse's name. Well, when I knew him, his horse's name was Cadence.
Oh. Must have been a different horse.
Oh, what's his horse's name now?
Okay.
I mean, horses don't live that long, my guy.
Yeah.
Especially war horses.
It's big and its name is Dirge.
Oh, okay.
Like the
thematic naming.
Octavia's literally like the type of music.
I don't know. I'm tone deaf.
Oh no.
That's not what that.
She's not very smart either.
She might just be
literally
maybe,
the person.
What if she,
What?
this girl would have hearing aids if they knew what those were.
Oh. Maybe she has tinnitus. God, it's like this is the polar opposite of Lena.
Yeah.
We should have started with her. I'm
Is,
sorry.
That's
again,
okay. It was a
Lena
good thought,
didn't fucking deserve, like, Lena wasn't the one who did bad things to us.
Yeah, it's literally like Octavia chose Lena first because, like, okay, this one looks like she'd know more.
Yeah.
Which is true.
Yeah, she probably does know more.
And also, Octavia is also like, and it's gonna really fuck that other one's shit up if something bad happens to her.
Correct.
And as we can
sure
see,
did.
it sure did. Okay,
Yeah.
so we got the agreement. Does that mean she's just gonna tell us the truth going forward, Sam?
I cannot guarantee it, but you're certainly
It's
making
not- it's
some
not the,
hashtag
like-
points.
Yeah, it's not the like agree to cooperate thing.
Mm-hmm. We have to do that at the very beginning. We have to do that at the very beginning.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I mean, you could You can try, but she hasn't promised to tell you everything she knows. She has not forsaken the Empire. She's just
Yeah.
scared that her wyvern's gonna get mauled, and she just saw her sister with no leg.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I
What do
have a
you think?
great.
Yeah.
I've been stewing on a great cutaway bit. If you'll allow me a second.
Oh yeah, we didn't do the cutaway back to the boys.
Oh yeah. Hold on, let's do the cutaway. I forgot.
To the green boys. The green boys.
Green boys.
Okay, so Sam, allow me to lead here for a second, if I may.
Yeah, go ahead. Take me on a journey.
Lena wakes up in bed, God knows when. Fucking everything hurts. Head hurts. Leg, let's not think about that yet. Or maybe screaming, I don't know.
She's probably been given something.
Yeah.
It's kind of like,
And,
it feels weird down there.
And from next to her, she just hears, I'm not sure if I can actually do the muffling effect I was gonna do, because the microphones, but... Oh, God. What happened to you?
She looks over.
Archibald, like, sitting on the bed immediately next to her, facing directly upwards with an ice pack, like, covering his whole fucking face. Just, like, holding it up a little bit in the corner, like, just to peer out with one eye, like...
She looks at you, and it's clear that whatever she's thinking right now, it does not relate to respecting you. And she just like turns her head back to face upward and closes her eye, and she says, "Just gotten a little bit of an argument."
Oh, fuck. Did they do that? Shit.
That's how it is.
Tell me about it. Your sister did this. Ow.
Well, then I guess we're even.
Is this a bad time for Edwin to come tell Archibald he should be putting that thing on the back of his head where he got bought?
Do it.
Oh God.
Do it. Please do it.
Edwin
Do it.
appears to take the ice pack off of Archibald's face and put it behind it.
Then why the fuck? Wait. Then why does my face hurt? Oh, God.
Oh.
It's your brain trying to escape out through your eyes.
After that hit, it would. Ah. Fuck.
All right, it's the cutaway
No,
gag
I'm
done.
sorry.
Yeah, that was it.
It's. I assume like some people like stopped her from bleeding out and stuff.
Yeah,
right?
she's got her little new stump that looks extremely fresh, which has been bandaged, and her head probably has a bandage around it from which got bonked.
Yeah.
I really wanted that interaction so bad.
Yeah.
First time. Lisa,
Like,
no.
in case she was
Lena?
going before she can have a chance to foster any bitterness, just Archibald like, hey, same hat. Your sister did mine. How about you? It's like, oh.
Yeah. Can I give her an ice pack too?
Yes.
You do it if Edwin feels like he
Yeah,
needs
I
to.
mean, he doesn't. His whole thing is he doesn't really like seeing people in pain. So
Exactly.
She does
that's fine.
politely thank him.
yeah.
This is
He
just
does-
another day on the job for her. She's usually used to playing
Yeah.
the other role, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does say
Oh.
like sorry, but he's not out here like trying to make her love him or anything. Just like that. Like we all know that's how it is.
No offense taken.
Well.
I lost my bobby pin again.
Oh no.
I'll find it later.
Well, Edwin's probably just hanging out writing those letters.
Okay.
Archibald doesn't like pass out or something.
Yeah, checking to make
I
sure
don't.
he stays
What
awake.
do you take me for? I don't. Just, you know how long I can go without
Normally, but like
sleeping?
from the concussion, buddy. Someone's got.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
The constant confusion is hitting. Meanwhile, not Lisa, Lena is just like sitting there, same situation, but she's being quiet about it. She's also like, where the fuck am I? What was I doing?
God.
Why
This is
why
gonna
am
be
I
so
itchy?
great. This is gonna be so great because I can be as tired as I want now when I show up, and
When
it'll
you're
just be roleplay.
confused.
Oh god.
Yeah,
Oh
Edwin.
no.
Edwin was gonna tell Archibald, like, hey, if you want to use a panacea, like, no one's gonna judge you, but he's not gonna do that while they're in, like, the medical place.
Alright. Is the cutaway gag good? Are we good
Yeah.
with cutaway
Yeah.
gang? Alright, we're back
Yeah.
to Octavia and Val interrogate a very sad, wet woman.
Yeah. Less a woman, more just a girl.
Yeah.
Jesus.
She
Just fresh out of the
definitely
Hot Topic.
she looks more her age than Lena does. Cause Lena's
Mhm.
tall.
I mean, she's also just. Yeah, so she gets that intimidation factor.
Yeah.
At least a lot. Yeah. Yeah, Dwyer?
Oh, how old are they?
They're both Holy Blood 21.
Oh,
So,
Okay.
they, so they
But
look
what,
like.
like
Yeah,
they're
can we?
kids to us, even.
That's my age. You realize,
Yeah.
like,
Okay, Holy Blood 21 has the connotations of probably. They look like teenagers.
Yeah, they're like
Yeah.
19.
They got
Yeah.
teen brain. Probably younger than that.
They
They're like
got
they're
teen
like 17.
brain.
17, 16. They both have major Holy Blood, so.
this is very funny that the Holy Blood works like this because Archibald and Dragon and Co have like their brains were in the pressure cooker long before the bodies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get a little bit of that dragon power, but not enough to like actually get you anywhere, except to be like a little bit older than everyone else.
Yeah.
At the
You
very end
don't
of your
get
life,
like
you get
you
to be
don't
like,
get to
man,
like
10 more years of peeing myself.
you don't get to sit there stewing in like
Unless you're
in
Gare.
like the
Unless
Oh.
you're Gare, that's a
Oh
while.
god. Oh
Yeah, we're gonna have to
god.
stick around with Gare for a bit.
Garrett like 200 being like, I can barely use my legs anymore. I was like, Gary, you're supposed to be dead 100 years ago.
Yeah, you've already gone above
Because
and beyond, my
you
dude.
know he's not gonna die. Like, he's just gonna keep going
Yeah.
to his chagrin.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, like, I mean, he
He's
doesn't
not
want to
getting
look
any
for death.
life-threatening situations. He's running.
Yeah, of
No,
course
yeah,
not.
he's sitting on the couch with a beer for the rest of his life, which is gonna be a very long time.
Uh-huh.
Anyways, Lisa Lot is sad.
Yeah, at least a lot is sad. Octave is like, is there anything you can that's amongst your belongings that would get your wyverns to trust us?
I don't know. Just our supplies probably have our scent all over it, but they're not trustworthy, so good luck.
How do we get that going? Because if not, that's gonna be much harder to keep them safe.
Sorry, did you mean trusting?
Yeah. Also, they're not trustworthy. They'll eat your fucking socks.
Okay. I see.
Yeah.
I mean, Jupiter likes to bite people's heads for fun, so
Jupiter's like, how many of your head can I fit in my mouth? Let's find out.
let's find out.
My aunt's dog does that, but with arms.
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
She thinks for a minute. She says, well, if you offer them food, all animals like food.
I do. Octavia is like making mental notes on that. I'm making notes like, okay, supplies, food. And Octave is also like, thank God I'm good at bestiary. Or the player character's like, thank God she's good at bestiary now.
Yeah.
Okay, what to do next? What to do next? Dwyer, do you have any ideas?
No, I'm
I feel like
stupid.
we've exhausted a lot of our questions. I think the only one I can think of is there anyone who was supposed to come help you guys if you were
Yeah.
attacked?
Mhm.
Was there anyone the both of you backed up General Mose? Was there anyone else supposed to back you guys up?
She shakes her head and she says, "No, we were on the back lines."
Insight, just to make sure.
Yeah, insight. Yeah, I'll insight that. 30.
She's
30.
telling the truth.
Okay. Do you know how many generals are on the front lines right now?
I don't know. A lot, though, probably.
I'm assuming some of them have holy weapons.
She shrugs.
Do you have any idea?
I don't know. Maybe. Don't people with holy weapons usually have more important things to do?
You tell me, because I killed a guy that had a holy weapon, so I don't know.
Yeah, but he paid to be there.
Ooh.
Oh.
He... What?
Some people want all the glory. So they pay for their positions.
How often does this happen?
Rarely.
And Octavia, I think it's the first time Liselot, during the interrogation, sees her, actually angry.
Rarely. Most of us earn our positions. I guess they just couldn't find any more important jobs for him.
Oh, he should have had a worse death.
Didn't
We
you
gotta
burn
double
him
kill that
alive?
guy.
I should have made it worse. I threatened to take out the organs he took.
She seems befuddled by that, not knowing the context, but she's like, "Man, you're kind of metal." Like in a bad way.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope this doesn't awaken.
She's not into it. She's scared.
No. Yeah, understandable. Octavia's like, that's another question then. Judging by your horror, maybe this doesn't happen as often. How many times is a noble expected to give away their organs to someone in their family?
What? Never. What are you talking about?
Fuck. Wait a minute.
Oh
Wait a minute.
no.
I mean,
She doesn't know.
I've heard of it, treason
You've
and
heard
such.
of it.
Well, yeah, but
So
nobody commits treason. Rarely. It's not common. That's disgusting.
I have bad news.
She looks at you, horror.
It's much more common than you think.
Maybe you just keep meeting up with bad people.
Do we know her granddad? We don't know her granddad.
No,
We don't
we
know
don't
her
even know that we
granddad.
blew him up just now.
yeah, we don't know. We don't know.
It's ironic, really.
Yeah.
It's the main thing is oh, they would have figured it out if Normanth survived that.
Yeah. It's
But
funny because we don't actually know that many people who have had their organs taken, but we could just say that and it would just sound awful to her.
yeah.
Well, we know Alice, and he's like, yeah, people do that all the time, and he clearly knows. He doesn't know much, but he somehow knows. It's
Yeah.
amazing. He can be such an idiot and still know so much more about how it works.
He pays attention to
He's
things
also
sometimes.
in his 30s, so he's been
Yeah,
around a lot
enough
longer.
to see it, whereas we're learning,
Ironic.
oh, Holdrick sheltered you.
Long enough to see
You
it.
didn't realize it, but he
See it.
sheltered you.
See it.
Are you saying that to
See.
her?
I think Octavia says it. Oh. Yeah, so Octavia says that.
Sheltered. We're not sheltered. We know lots of things. Nothing that you'd be
I-
interested in, though.
Valente snorts. Kid,
Kid.
I'm twice your age at least.
She believes it.
Yeah.
Damn. Not gonna roll insight for that one.
Valente's here with like gray hair.
Valente's actually graying.
Yeah.
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 Valente isn't like, oh my god, you think I look old? Val's like, yeah, I fucking look old.
And I'm owning it. Anyways.
Positive. Yeah.
I'm a gilf.
He is a gilf. Anyway.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a lot of the kids that are born in the Empire their purpose is to be used as organ donors.
That sounds terrible. But that isn't as common as you think. I don't know who you've been talking to, but
Someone from the Empire.
there's a
who we
lot of
also
people
did-
from the Empire. Do you know how
Yeah.
many people are in the Empire? A lot!
Do you?
Ask
I'm
her.
not good at math.
She should
Someone
ask
who
her
also
dad.
had holy blood and had his organs taken for it.
Do you know how many people in the Empire have holy blood? Some of them
Sorry,
are bound to get caught up in bad situations. It's not common, I promise.
Sorry, cut back out to the tent. So you got stuck watching after Moe's, huh?
If Lena had a cigarette right now, she'd take a long drag on it. Yep.
Cut back. Cut back.
I would like for Lisa Lot to incite Val and see just how fucking serious he's being about this.
Okay.
Also, like, she's kind of a traitor now. She's been telling us.
She got
stuff.
an 8.
I mean, Val's telling the truth, so it doesn't really matter. But the idea is, she might not really, believe it. But
Yeah.
and then he goes. Also, you are technically a traitor now.
No, I'm not.
You gave us information.
Nothing important.
Mm.
Important.
I did not hear that. Discord.
Oh, it
Yeah.
said. I said. What did I say that was important?
You gave us information about the geography of the capital.
You can find that in any book. It's publicly available information. I don't know why I'm in here. I haven't told you a single secret.
Really?
I am not a traitor.
Well, you did just tell us that you haven't told us anything important, which isn't a good thing.
Because I don't know anything important. They don't trust me with that. I'm the muscle.
I know.
Hey.
Girl.
I'm saying you are a very strong woman.
She has an expression on her face that's like she's trying not to be complimented, but like it's getting to her. She feels complimented.
I mean, yeah, Val's.
I don't
Fucking
care what you
buff.
think, Baka.
If you hear someone that looks like Val call you buff, you're like,
Yeah, you guys went mono-y-mono, and you guys had stalemates.
Yeah.
Yeah, Octavia actually says, I was like, you literally went mono-y-mono against Val. Please don't fucking sell yourself short.
I'm not. I'm just. This is all a big waste of time, I think.
It's not.
Hmm.
I'm glad you've been more cooperative than your sister. I didn't take joy in what I had to do.
Is she gonna be okay? Where is she?
Yes. She's in the medical tent.
Let me see her.
Do you really want to bring an injured woman to look at that's probably still unconscious?
What? No, take me to see her.
Mm,
We're done
We
here. I
cannot-
have no information for you.
I think we need to talk a little bit more.
She sits in the chair very heavily and then seems to remember it's covered in wet blood, but it's too late now. So she just
Yeah.
sinks into the chair.
Octavia just
You know-
says like, "Ooh." It's like the expression on her face is like, "L."
Massive.
Valente-
what's worse? I don't know what's worse. That part of it is her sister's blood, or or the fact that part of it is not.
Valente makes a face and is like, if you'd wanted to take the chair, I was gonna put my cloak down, but
It's okay, I'm already sitting on it.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Sorry, kid.
Well, hopefully you know how to get blood out of your lace.
That does not seem to make her feel better.
Okay. God damn it. I said we gotta do stuff. It's more of the sense is like, I need to give something to Klaus to be like, yes, it was worth keeping them alive besides
Yeah.
insurance to Holdrick.
Yeah.
What if we just told her that?
Yeah. I think at this point, Octavia's like, you need to give me something. Even something Lena told you. Because if I don't give anything to Klaus, how can I ensure your safety? I can push having you guys as insurance against your father. I don't care if you think that's a good idea or not. What else can you give me?
I can't say anything. That would make me a traitor.
And
I'm
then-
not a crook.
And Lisa, the best you could have then, if you're a traitor, is what does it matter? They're still gonna use your corpse.
Can you make
Doesn't
some
matter.
sort of check? Can you make like a persuasion check?
Yeah, I can make a persuasion check.
I'll have her make conviction.
It's like
Okay. That's
They
a
can
plus
use it.
9. That's a plus 9. That's pretty good. Please don't fuck me. Oh, that's pretty good. Plus 9 to that is 25.
This girl boss rolled a 1.
Oh my
Girl.
god! Girl.
She thinks for a moment, and after realizing that, yeah, her corpse will be used to throw into the glorious meat grinder post death, regardless. She seems to find some sort of peace in this. And then she looks at you and she says, "Fine, I'll give you one tiny little smidge of something. Is that good enough?"
We will determine that once we hear it.
You know Ulrich, the advisor
We
to
do.
the Empress? Well, I can't say that I know a lot, but I know he's not a very nice man, so I think he deserves to, and he likes to travel around. He doesn't stay in the capital. I don't know where he travels, but he does it at night. Warp staves and such.
Does he travel to and back from the capital often?
Yeah, a lot. But
Mostly
I think
at
out of
night.
everybody, he probably deserves to be off the most.
He killed my adoptive daughter's parents. I'm going to rip him in half.
Well, see? I helped.
oh,
Does he usually travel alone?
Never. He's got his own
Who's
little
with him?
squadron of goons.
What do they usually carry?
I don't know. I've never been on the wrong end of their weapons before, thankfully. I just know from hearsay.
We've seen it.
You've seen what?
What Ulrich's special weapon does.
Yeah, I've heard about it. Pretty nasty. Not honorable combat at all, in my opinion, but given what they do, guess
Which
honorable
is
isn't
an
really needed.
spy, and assassin.
Pretty much. They're always looking for new recruits, or so I hear.
Does that mean they lose recruits quite often?
Can you make a perception check?
Yes, I can.
Why do I feel like we're gonna find Alice involved with them?
They're gonna
Pyramid
be like,
scheme, man.
bro, you literally got captured by them. 31.
It's extremely obvious that when she said new recruits, that was supplied with heavy quotation marks from her two hands that are still tied to the table.
What do those mean?
It means he grabs people in the night.
What's different about
What?
that? Like, we have met other people that grab people in the night. What's the difference? Specifically, is it Empire people?
Well, it's, people that he thinks would be useful.
And then he just takes them and adds them to his ranks.
Yeah, basically.
And
I don't know what you know.
Mad? Well, I'm just wondering, like, how can he get away with that?
Well, because he's asked to do that. Obviously, it's his job.
His job is to abduct people. In the Empire. Citizens of the Empire.
Not everyone that lives in the Empire likes the Empire or does their due diligence, their work.
No, some people are normal.
She shrugs.
Octavia's like, that is useful information, and I thank you for supplying it.
Okay, cool. Are we done?
Yes. Wait 1 second before we traipse along the camp with you. I need to tell Klaus. Valente, are you okay with watching her for a sec?
Yeah.
Thank you. And Octavia gets up with still wearing the Judgment's greatcoat, like, over her shoulders.
Mm-hmm. Klaus is, not right outside, but he's hanging out in the vicinity. He turns to you and says, "Oh, another cleric?"
Surprisingly, no. Her
Oh.
sister shook her up.
Cooperative, huh?
As much as she could be. She wasn't told very much, but we did get some information about Ulrich.
I see. Anything useful for, tracking him down?
Octavia basically explains it, but in the best way possible to Klaus.
I see. Yeah, I've heard stories of the Empire doing that. Thankfully, they don't dare cross the Finbar border to do that here. Not that there's a lot of people running around with blessings regardless. It's kind of the whole problem, actually. But, yeah, well, good to know, I guess. So she's useless?
Here's
Christ.
the thing. In order for us, I think, to get the best way into the capital, we need to turn one of the people closest to the Empress.
Okay. So, one of these two? Or are they not close?
They're not close, but their father is.
Uh-huh. And your plan to do that is what?
We have their swords. If they are in our custody, we can use them as leverage.
Mm-hmm. And you're sure that leverage will work and not make him very angry?
Well, you don't have to deal with it. We do.
Well, you see, my thinking is if you make the guy that sends out all the orders very angry, then he's going to send out more orders, which will make more battles. You catching my drift here?
I do. I'm also catching the drift that I made no promises in his life.
What?
If he
Sorry.
can't... I made no promises to them on his life.
I see. Well, be careful about what you're writing to people. You might just piss them off, and then we have to deal with all sorts of things.
I'm not writing yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna bide my time. And during that, Octavia
Rand
We
died.
keep them as prisoners. Sorry. Sorry, can you hear me?
No, yeah, I can hear you.
Can they remain as prisoners?
Yeah, we can have someone take them back to the capital. We can set them up in a real prison.
That's
Hey,
kinda preferable.
Beatrix.
Are we trying to get
How
any
you
more
doing?
information about them or out of them, or is this just a
I would-
holding situation?
I would say, as long as they're cooperative, we let them stay as they are. I've also made a promise. Can we maintain their wyverns?
I see. Alright, well, I'm sure we could find use for 2 wyverns, and there's definitely empty cells. We'll keep them alive. Put them to work, maybe.
Thank you, Klaus.
Alright, well,
What?
what?
Why did he say it like that? There's definitely empty cells. Like, why have they been emptied?
Well, because literally it's been pretty hard to get prisoners, especially prisoners away from the front.
He loves
Yeah.
killing prisoners. He is so
He
fun
loves
for
it.
him.
He loves it because he's an ancient ice dragon that does not give a fuck about anyone
Yeah.
outside of his kingdom or his family.
He's like, ooh, kill. Kill,
kill,
maim.
kill.
Killing, maiming?
Yeah.
Heart emoji?
And Octavia's literally like, oh my god, you can't live this long.
Yeah.
You can't continually do killing and maiming.
Yeah.
One man's quest to make
Back
the U.S.
in my
prison
day,
system
we did
look
killing
humane.
and maiming all the time.
And
Fucking
Octavia's
talking
literally
up-
like,
talking up
I
my joke.
know, we're gonna try something different
And
because
that- and
guess
that's why
what?
there were so
There's
many
still
wars.
there's so many wars. You tried to stave off war by having a bunch of automata.
Well, you know, when the meat starts hitting.
Yes, I've
How are
seen
you
a
gonna
lot of.
end that phrase? I'm just curious.
I think Octavia's
The
literally
meat
like, yes,
starts
finish
hitting.
that ancient quote.
The
Yeah.
ancient wisdom.
Finish
Yeah.
the ancient wisdom, my guy.
No, he waves you off. Okay, so. He's agreed to take them both back to the capital. Is there anything you guys would like to do with them before he does so?
Can I let Lisa Lot see her sister?
Sure, yeah, you can drag him
Definitely
over
still hold on to her.
Yeah, and we're holding on to her, of course. We're not gonna let her just walk freely around the camp. That's stupid.
Archibald is still wherever Lena is because he suspects it will be bad.
Yeah, Lena's still just laying there. Lisa-Lot, kind of sets the pace. She's trotting along. She's trying to get there as fast as she can without, appearing like she's about to break free and escape. But as soon as she gets in the healing tent, she's asking, like, where's my sister? Have you seen my sister? She's looks like this. Unmistakable sister laying, like, 5 feet away, but she's very stressed, so she doesn't see her.
Uh-huh.
And Lena is just kind of like, over here.
Archibald now with head proper direction with ice bags like, oh, hey there.
Enough from you. Lena, are you okay? Lena's just kind of like, yeah, I'm good.
I
It's-
told you
it's a
she's
tearful
literally
reunion.
semi-conscious.
Better that than not conscious at all. And there's hugging happening, kind of. Well, she's
Yep.
hugging Lena, and Lena is laying there like a dead fish.
Yeah. Yeah. Octavia still has a grip on the back of her neck. Is like, don't try any funny business.
Got her by the scruff.
like
Like
literally.
a puppy.
The gentle persuasion technique
Yeah.
as she's hugging her sister is like, literally, I cannot let go of you.
But as you're still holding on to her, Lisa-Lot explains the updates. You know, they're gonna be not killed, they're gonna be taken away. The wyverns are coming with them, so don't worry about that. Everything's gonna be okay. Like, it's all gonna be fine. It's not gonna be fine, but it's all gonna be fine. And Lena is just kind of like, yeah, sure, whatever. I'm dying. Everything hurts.
Yeah, I bet.
I have a quarter less blood than I usually do.
Yeah.
You have
The,
less to put the blood in.
She gives you not a stink eye, but like a tired eye. Like a
Yeah.
shut the fuck up eye.
Too soon.
It's like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah,
Archie-
Octavia's
Ar-
literally like.
Archibald, next to her is like pouring out like into a glass from a pitcher. Like, you need another drink of water.
You are not involved.
I take it. I was asking if your sister wanted the water, not you, but you can have some too.
Lieslot's appears to be getting overly defensive about the idea of you merely being in her presence. She does not want your water, but Lena will take one.
Yeah, there we go. They've been doing this for a while. It's been.
Yeah.
He's the one who can sit upright.
Yeah.
Okay, yes. Tearful reunion is happening. It seems that they're both gonna be not okay, but they're both, they're here.
Yeah.
Anything else you guys would like to do with these two before it's time for them to go to jail forever and ever?
Are they just being walked back, or are we just gonna use the
Probably
stone
gonna get
to work?
teleported by
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
somebody.
Mm-hmm.
You can escort them if you like.
I'll escort them.
I kind of.
You want to come to Archibald?
Yeah, I kind of
think-
do.
I think Octavia looks to Valente is like, I can handle this. How about you get some rest?
That would be grand.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
All right.
I am going to go look at my child and feel better about my life.
Mm-hmm.
Amalthea is somewhere outside.
Val is going to go look at his baby.
Amalthea looks
Yeah.
back at you. She says, "What happened? I saw that lady. She looked pretty bad. Did you do that?"
Yes.
I guess she wasn't cooperating, huh?
No, she was not. We warned her on multiple occasions. She continued to lie to us.
Amalthea shrugs. Well, you taught her a lesson.
Something like that.
Are you okay?
I don't love having that I had did that.
One of us could have done it.
No.
Someday.
That's not something to be looking forward to, kiddo.
I'm not looking forward to it. Just, you don't have to do all of it.
I know. But your father's sure as hell not going to do it.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure.
Godfried could do it, but then he'd throw up.
Would he?
He threw up when he had to be honest to me.
Yeah, but that's different. He's so good at stabbing.
I guess. Archibald's now got a permanent head injury.
Uh-oh. He was
Ooh.
barely holding on as it is.
Oh God.
He's not wrong.
Edwin sure as hell isn't going to do it.
Well, Edwin's
Octavia-
nice.
Hmm?
Edwin's nice. Nice people
Exact-
don't do that kind of thing.
Valente makes a face.
No, but like in a good way. Like you're cool.
Sure.
Edwin's soft. Not in a bad way.
Yeah.
Are we gonna say
Octavia and I are the two most suited to it, I think. Well,
Mhm.
Godfrey, when he is experiencing his violent urges, I suppose.
She nods sagely. Violent urges.
But
Who doesn't have them?
Yeah.
Well, it looks like you got the job done, so nice.
we got more information on Ulrich.
Tell me everything.
She gives what little they got, about the teleporting and the kidnapping people.
He does that too? It's not just killing?
Hmm.
Ooh, we gotta be careful.
Yeah. If you try, but to be honest, if he's getting anywhere near any of us, he's got a big storm coming.
Not like he'd want any of us anyway. I don't think we make very good soldiers for any empire.
No. Way too full of vengeance.
And then she thinks a little bit and she says, "Oh, then he'd probably just blow us up." Okay.
Yes.
Well,
Which is
we'll be
why
careful.
we kill him first.
Kill him first. She cracks her knuckles.
Hmm. And Val ruffles her hair.
She's still kind of deep in thought sort of expression.
What you thinking about, kid?
He was right there. Remember a couple months ago we were in that tower? He was right there.
He was.
And I didn't even know. That would have been a pretty good chance, huh?
None of us knew. If we had known,
That doesn't seem very fair to me. You'd think I would have recognized him or something.
life is not about fairness, unfortunately.
You're telling me. That's okay, because now I have extra time to plan my revenge. I have so many plans.
I would love to hear them.
She looks at you like, do you really want to hear them?
Yeah.
Now? She's gonna go into detail of all the different places you could put a lance where it will come out the other side of a person.
Valente knows these intimately.
Yeah.
Very,
Valente
very...
adding a few more to the list.
Yeah.
She's mentally jotting it down. And it seems to be giving her some sort of, like, calming effect, thinking about horribly mutilating this man past the point of recognition.
Hmm.
Well, now we know what he does. Maybe he'll make the mistake of coming to our camp. And then we get him. We rip him apart. And we feed him to Jupiter.
Jupiter deserves better food.
Alright, we'll feed him to a beast.
Yeah.
She is sort of like evilly smiling.
Atla, come get a treat.
Atla, look, fetch!
This is like great grandkid.
He doesn't know.
That's a little cannibalism between family.
Great. Also, his great grandson is a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
Yeah.
Discipline.
They already have. They're not unfamiliar with family infighting.
Yeah. Those Cilicians.
Oh boy.
They love family and fighting. It's part of their
Culture.
winter holiday ritual. Okay. Yes. All right. Who else? What's Edwin up to?
Well, Archibald went with Octavia, probably, right? Was that now, or is that in the future?
I
It's
don't
gonna
know.
be as soon as everyone else. I've checked in with everyone. See what they're up to.
Okay.
What are Garen Gottfried up to?
They appear to be having a conversation, like kind of next to one of the tents.
Yee! Hey, good thing happened.
Conversation
today.
heavy quotes.
I mean, it's them, yeah.
Yeah. I think Edwin is just gonna go somewhere by himself and make his medicine and just like sit there and think about everything we have just done.
Edwin's like, the horrors. They are only
Yeah.
beginning.
Yeah. Head in hands. Good lord, what did we get into? You know.
Classic. Classic. All right, Octavian Archibald. Do you want to take them back to the place?
Yeah, and Octavia goes like, should I go get the wyverns? To someone who's
Oh,
like, can the wyverns warp with them, or are we gonna send them later?
I mean, I can if they. Are you asking me if they can warp or if we should
Uh,
send them?
I guess it's like Octavia's.
You've warped Jupiter.
I mean, yeah, we have warped Jupiter. How? But these guys are bigger than Jupiter.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Jupiter's just a little baby. He's a little
He's
guy.
just a baby. He's a little guy.
He was born
Uh,
yesterday.
A little bit later than that. Sorry, brain.
It's okay.
I think Octavia's like, I'll ask them once we get there, but are you doing okay? I didn't really get a chance to check on you.
How's Archibald?
I mean, I've been better, but the fighting of people have been worse. So
Yeah.
head is all kinds of fucky, but not horrible. Well, not. I'm not in agony or anything.
And I'm assuming the girls hear this. They can hear this.
Yeah, they're just
They
kind
can
of
choose-
sitting there.
Yeah. Are we waiting or are we walking over?
You can do either one, are you?
I as they're walking, he's like, I hope you weren't too. Well, you probably had to be rough with it. I hope you weren't too rough with them beyond reason on my account.
Well,
Some
Lacelot
justification.
Scoffs from behind you.
Well, Lacelot still has all her limbs.
That, yeah, that is true. Ugh. War sucks.
Yeah. War sucks, but me and Valente handled it.
Ugh.
If Archibald wants to make an insight check, he's
Christ.
he can. If he doesn't want to, then he doesn't have to.
No, I have a negative on this, right? Like, I have a negative.
Oh, because it's negative
Right.
5.
It's
Yeah.
insight. Fuck. That's not good. Ah. I don't know why I try with you, D20.
Oh,
I don't know
no.
why I try. That roll was a 3 plus my normal modifier now minus 5, so -1.
Damn.
Oof.
Archibald's like, I do not know.
Archibald's like, something's wrong, but my brain hurts.
That's fair. All good. I think if they're close by, Octavia's literally like, don't try anything stupid. I'm gonna be away. I literally cannot vouch for you, so just try to be on your best behavior.
Yeah, well. Shrug emoji.
Yeah, it's literally like Octavia's literally like, war. It is kind of like, I honestly did what I could in my capacity. I am trying.
They don't seem ungrateful. They don't seem grateful, but they don't seem ungrateful.
Yeah, it's literally like, I know, that's literally...
War is hell.
Yeah. War is hell. We all agree.
So we going or what?
Yeah, we're going. takes them into the warp thing, tells whoever's in control of warp where they need to go, and Octave is like, do we send their wyverns over with them, or do we send them later?
Send them now.
Lisa, you don't get the point. You have to follow the protocol, otherwise I cannot guarantee their safety.
She looks pained.
It's literally like, I am trying to do this as by the book as possible, and I suck at it.
I cannot read the book. The book scares me, bro.
The book says I should have left you coming out in pieces. So I guess she asked, like, what does the warp guy say? What was he informed of?
The warp guy says, man, you're gonna make me do multiple trips? Get those things.
Fine. Octavia's like, I'll hold on to both of them, or get someone to hold on to them. If they just stay there, I'll go get them. And Octavia walks over, but also like gets their supplies and stuff. And can she find any food for the wyverns in their supplies?
Yeah, there's rations for the wyverns. And for
Cool.
the people.
Cool. She takes the rations for the wyverns, stuffs the rations for the people in her saddlebag, and also gives like one of the wyvern rations to Jupiter. Like, here you go, buddy.
Oh.
He is happy to eat those.
Mhm.
The other wyverns
There's-
look jealous.
Well, two of those wyverns are getting them, and she goes, Melody, Harmony.
They both look at you like, how do you know our names?
Octavia is holding up offerings of food, and on either point has some supplies that have their master's scent.
You are
You can
getting
sniff,
sniffed.
sniff, sniff.
You are getting sniffed. Alright, make a bestiary check.
Okay, I'm still wearing the Judgment's Great Coat. So that's gonna be a plus 22.
Damn.
Which I really needed. So that's 25.
25. Yeah, that's a success.
Cool.
They trust the nice lady with the food on account of the
Great.
food.
Yeah.
They seem to like talk to each other, like they chitter at each other. Like, can you trust her?
I mean, she's got food.
She's got food, so like, you know.
Do they
Yeah, they'll follow you.
agree?
Yeah, they'll follow you.
Okay. Octavia takes them and leads them to the warp area.
Alright, Lisa-Lot is overjoyed to see her wyvern again, and Lena also looks pretty happy, but she's exhausted, so.
Mm-hmm. Gets them in there.
Okay. Send
And
off? Are you going with them?
Doing, yeah, I guess, if no one else is gonna be there to explain.
Klaus is sending along some other people back, so there are going to be other people going back, but you're welcome to go with them if you'd like.
Octavia turns to the warp like, can I come back after this?
I guess.
I'd rather do that than use my warp, because my warp could make people think I'm an enemy and shoot me.
He rolls his eyes. Yeah, go.
Octavia turns to Archibald, gives him a kiss on the cheek, is like, go back to the infirmary, I'll be back soon.
All right. Have fun out there.
And I always.
Alright, Octavia, you get with the rest of the people being warped, and there's a flash of light and a little jingle, and you appear in the warp room at the castle. Immediately, there's people there to greet you. Prisoners are corralled by guardsmen. The two wyverns are immediately like, oh, what the fuck, and then they're kind of taken away. presumably to a stable somewhere because they don't belong in the castle. And everyone else kind of slowly disperses. Lena and Liselot are standing like with the guards. And they kind of look to you like, are you gonna explain the situation?
Octavia explains the situation.
Okay. Are you making sure to mention that they are to be kept alive?
Yes. Octavia is immediately, it is of the utmost importance that they both be kept alive.
All right.
If one of them dies, I don't think the other one's survivability is assured. We need them both.
All right. Anything else you need to tell me about these two? Any other requests?
See if a new lake can be made for that one.
Oh my. Yeah, I'll ask some people.
Or a crutch.
Or a crutch. Something that
I'm
he
sure
doesn't
we could
need
scrounge
extra.
up a crutch at the very least.
Yes.
All right. Well,
Get some water for the other one to wash her face.
I assure you, all prisoners are given access to bathing water. Otherwise, the dungeon.
Octavia gives
smell.
him a look and is like, based on how Klaus treated most prisoners, I wasn't sure, so good to know.
They don't want the dungeon smelling. People have to work
hope
down
not.
there, you know.
I can always ensure that Klaus is considerate of those he employs.
Of course. All right, you two, come with me. Anything else you want to say to the ladies before they get locked up?
It's not gonna mean anything to them, but she's probably just gonna... Honestly, I think after that she just gives a formal bow to them.
Liselot again scoffs, and Lena just kind of looks at you. Not necessarily unimpressed, but impassive.
Yeah. Octavia's like, there's nothing I could say to make you like me, and that's not the point. You guys will think of me what you will. I can't do anything about it.
Mm-hmm. All right, and then the guard leads them away. They are gone from your party.
Yeah.
Bye, girls.
Hi, girls. We literally could not have either of you in our party.
Is this what Gone Girl is about?
Sure. Gone Girls were
Sure,
an
let's go with
Anthea
that.
kind of vibe, but
God.
that's not a conversation for right now.
I
Yeah.
don't know what Gone Girl's about, right? I actually don't.
The girl is gone, dude.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Damn.
Okay, let me move them.
Girls when they're gone.
Girls when they're gone. Let me move them.
God, it's like approaching 11. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. I will say, could we wrap this on soon? Because
Yes.
Lynette has been in her kennel for a few hours. And
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
Yeah.
Why not? You know
yes.
what? This seems like a good stopping point anyway, so why don't we call it here?
Mhm.
Okay.
Wait, hang on. Before we go,
Okay.
I'm gonna go ask everyone to check Twitter. And
Why?
Why?
the one who this is targeted as will know.
Oh god, why have I been pinged?
No.
Start hitting. I'm right.
What?
Why are you booing me? I'm right.
When the meat starts hitting.
I see.
When the meat starts hitting bottom
Can we,
text.
is there a chance we could get that on screen real quick? Just
Yeah, sure.
for
one
Twitch?
sec.
For
One
yeah, just
sec.
for
When the meat starts hitting. Famous last words.
Good lord.
Alright, and here is
Oh.
the supports. I can just do this. I
Oh.
kind of forget. I can just do that. Instead of put
Yeah.
I'll take a screenshot anyway.
Yeah, nothing changed. Or did things change?
Some minor things changed.
Okay, let me see.
Yeah, Lisa
hatred.
sure has
yeah.
F with all of us.
Yo,
Oh,
wait,
yeah.
wait a minute.
She already had F with all of you.
Yeah.
Liz.
Oh,
Yo,
see with Archibald is really funny.
the
Oh, see
sea.
with Archibald. Oh my god.
This
I
was
see
my
how it
plan.
is.
This
It's
was my
just
plan. I was like,
business.
she's going to have so
Yeah.
much hatred unless.
Unless.
Mhm.
That's really funny.
Uh-huh.
I think there's one more
I'm not
thing
even
that
kidding.
changed.
My plan was literally to be there's like the good cop, bad cop, but then there's the like even nicer cop, so nice he's out in the infirmary, also injured.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's one more thing that changed.
Oh, there's another cop?
No. No.
I'm not smart.
Lisa Lot has reached F support with Ulrich.
Oh.
Oh. Get his ass. Team
What-
also get our ass, but also
Wait,
get
all
his
it
ass.
took was like 10 seconds of her thinking about it.
We told
she
her that
stewed.
that he killed Amalthea's parents.
Is that why? Who could say?
No, it's is it
You might-
specifically
maybe that should have been an insight check, but who could say? It's too late for that now.
Shit. Wait, did he taste someone Lisa Lot knows?
I literally can't tell you.
Wait
It
a
should have been an
minute.
insight check.
Fuck.
Hey,
Yeah.
where's Anthea?
She's not in the campaign yet or ever. Unsure if she's in it. You haven't met her yet, so she doesn't have a spot.
She hasn't been seen in undetermined amount of time.
Oh my god, it's gonna be so funny if she works for that fucker.
Or if they're fucking.
Oh no!
Yeah. Oh my.
I
Oh
mean,
my.
I'm just saying. The only reason I say that sounds like just this isn't like a being gross. It's like
they
'cause
both
if-
have rancid vibes.
they both have rancid vibes, and also like she married Aldrich for sheer political duty. If she was gonna go do some other fucking shit, like I don't know.
She is technically one of the rare straight people in the Empire.
Is she canonically?
She is.
What? Yeah, Sam
Ah.
said it. She's straight.
Yeah. Who
'Cause
can
she
say?
Another
sucks.
tick on another
No!
tick on this.
It's on her art fight profile, I believe.
I see.
Yeah, everyone's business, except for those that you haven't had real contact with, is listed there. Hold on, let me check something on that, actually, regards to that.
Is Ulrich straight?
He's under question mark, because you haven't actually met him.
Sure.
No, yeah, sorry, I thought I made Lisa a lot, but no.
Oh no!
She is bisexual.
Yay, bisexual.
You can't wear that much lace and kind of be goth and be straight. They
Yeah.
kill you on sight.
Is that the law? That's the law.
Yes.
I see. Understandable. Alright. So next time, expect to go Darna adventuring because Class has to hold up his end of a bargain.
Yeah. Edwin's gonna be
And-
super normal. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I bet.
Let Edwin loose. I don't know if there'll be combat. Depends on what you guys do.
Okay.
Oh.
Cool. We just want to go see some ruins.
Does anybody have any questions?
No.
Thank you so much for tonight.
Mhm.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Of course.
The first interrogation was a learning curve, but
It's okay. You did it. You should
Yeah,
have
we
cut
did
that
it.
lady's leg off.
yeah.
Oof! Ow!
Oof,
That's
ow,
the thing.
her
It's
bones.
so like
It's literally
In-
like we
in-
couldn't go
it's-
back.
it's so there's in a lot of Powered by the Apocalypse games. There's two different moves that one can be I am threatening harm and the other is an I am that like I might not follow up on,
Mhm.
and the other is I am threatening harm that I will absolutely follow up on if you don't do what I am saying right now. And so in my head I'm like, yeah, no, Val's doing that second thing.
Not how it works.
So he can't like
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's-
You
There's
can't,
no
like, when
choosies.
yeah, if you keep not saying like what he's gonna do, yeah, he's gonna hurt you.
I mean,
And part of me-
you could just not do it, but also you're gonna get nowhere fast because that just kind
Yeah.
of locks
Yeah.
that thread of the conversation.
Exactly. So I just was like, well, I mean,
And it's kind of the thing. It's
I
like,
said what I was gonna do.
And
Yeah.
then you did it.
And then I
Yeah.
did it.
you gotta commit to the bit.
Gotta commit to the bit. It's important.
Even when
lesson.
the bit is cutting someone's leg off.
Especially when the bit
Yeah.
is cutting someone's leg off.
Hey, that was a roll. That was a
When the
roll
meat
choice.
starts hitting, you hit back.
Exactly.
Yeah.
See, you knew what the final part of the quote was. You figured it out.
Yeah.
Octavia is compartmentalizing so hard right now.
Oh,
Yeah, she's not okay, is she? Uh-oh.
No, but she'll get.
oh.
No, she won't get over it. But it's kind of thing is literally like there was literally no other choice once Mose called them. This is literally I have to convince myself this was the best option.
Poor
I
thing.
literally
Yeah.
have to convince myself that.
It's either
I
that or
see.
kill him. You know
Yeah.
how it is.
Yeah.
All right. Does anybody have any questions before we break for the night?
Did
Nope.
I'm going to give Sam those letters unless anyone has
Yes,
anything else they want
please.
in the letters.
Nope.
I don't. Nothing to
Please.
add other than I guess Octavia would probably tell Edwin, oh, they don't know anything about Atticos at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As far as
Yeah.
you know, you didn't really follow that line of questioning very far.
Yeah, that's true. It's literally, I would
Yeah.
just be
Not
like, be
common knowledge.
prepared.
It's not
Yeah,
common
Edwin's
knowledge.
not telling Edwin's not telling Mikkel anything about Arwell being destroyed because he's like, then he's gonna be like, oh, free land or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
no.
true.
Yo, sick.
So
and
he's
it
like,
even
"No,
comes
I'm
with
telling you."
dragons.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, he's like, no, I'm telling you
It's
there are beasts, and that
people.
is it.
As people. And also, at that point, I'd just be like, I think Octavia would send a quick letter to Nero, just like, get out. Just get out.
Get out.
Just get out, girl. Get out.
Girl, you are the final girl in the horror movie. It's time to leave.
It's time to
For real.
leave.
You
It's time to-
you can be better than this.
Please be better than this.
Nero
Don't die
does
for
have-
this fucker.
Nero and Lethair have the most final girl energy, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And Octavia, obviously, but she's, indestructible.
Mhm.
She has player character immunity and she has miracle.
Exactly.
And then Val has the sawed-off shotgun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Val does have a shotgun, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Edwin. It wouldn't look good for you in a horror movie.
No. he's
No,
gone.
Edwin is the first guy to go.
Yeah.
Archibald's the comedy relief who dies tragically in a way that makes you feel real emotions about his character.
Hey, and
Real.
honestly, that we got pretty close there, right? So
Yeah. You're fine. You'll live.
I already know
I-
vaguely what I'm gonna do to really I'm going to try to keep Archibald alive so hard, but if he does die, I'm going to twist the emotional knife so much.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Get
Yeah,
revenge
I'll
on
kill
them.
us
suffer
over
with
it.
you.
We will
No.
all suffer and cry.
Yeah.
Andrew, this is the emotional, fucking dark, fucked up TTRPG.
We have
If you
cried
didn't do
already
that, I'd
so
kill
many
you.
times.
This is truly the Dark Souls of Minecraft.
It is. It is. And if Cheppy slacked, I'd get his ass.
Make us cry. If any of your your best friend NPCs die, it's gonna be so fun for me to what I'm gonna do
Oh.
to y'all.
Shit.
I'll die in real life.
Good.
There will be
Alright.
so much pain. So much.
Hashtag free Lunette. Good night, everyone.
Yeah. Good
night.
night.